They have these cool dice.
Unless those are cursed. Those are cursed.
There's no guarantee that they're not cursed.
You actually have a full table.
I do have a full table.
I'll come back and figure those out at 8.
Yeah, okay.
7
Or do you want to hand out one right first?
I'll hand them out. I'm sorry.
So you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You good? I'm fine.
Apparently not.
One was terrible on this one. Stash some stuff here.
Absolutely.
That's too good. Very fast. Feels like in the last 5-10 years.
All right. I've got, well, first of all, I've got 2 female characters, so anybody have a preference for female or want to play a female character? Or not want to play a female character? I know some people don't. Okay. Well, whoever's left, okay. Well, why don't we do this then? Why don't you guys pick a character?
It's water.
Oh, nice. Let's see, who do I get? There's Seawalker.
Alright, so take a little bit of time, look over your characters, look over the back for the description. It gives you kind of an idea how to role play. Call of Cthulhu is a role playing type of game. How many of you have played Call of Cthulhu? Good, great. So you all know how to play.
It's been a while, so still gonna need holding it.
Oh, no. Don't worry about that. Just ask questions.
We basically played
Sweet.
1 year here.
Yeah, no. If you have questions, and we always skew rules sometimes, so just ask questions. We'll be happy to help.
Mir is the bottom right corner.
Oh,
Jake
yeah.
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, that's my character.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
The other table.
And I'll tell you, who's the dude from Game of Thrones? The North guy.
That was nice.
They wiped them
You
all.
saw,
That's very
you saw him with are these AI? Tormund?
Tormund.
There you go.
That's gun on it.
You want to come on the table, or do you want to do that for
Get this up for me.
Yep.
Makes things easier to fire some of the stuff up.
More fancy. Less.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like no 1800 masters.
I guess this is
Oh my God.
18, 1900. I think this is a good idea. To laminate the characters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So people can write on them or whatever.
And reuse them.
The markers are wet erase, so they should stay down pretty much when you put on. Right here, if you need to wipe them off, it's just an material. But if you need to undo something, what are you good or not?
Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, for the moon, we're keeping a little dark, but you can use those to kind of take a look through.
The
Yeah.
candles actually work like a little flashlight.
Yeah, if you go up to them, you can read.
Oh my gosh,
There you
it's
go.
so funny. My candle.
They're not real candles.
Hey,
they're-
Somebody.
It was the best $9 I spent on Amazon.
It's dead. Here we go.
Tony,
You guys go with I'm
Yeah,
messing up the
thanks.
glasses.
Sure.
Because
call if you
Oh my God.
Sure.
My
Okay,
character's
let's
ideology
play.
and beliefs.
let's rock and roll.
It's just so polar opposite from my personal beliefs about the world.
So, as you probably surmised, you are all Vikings, and the year is 795 AD. Although you're Vikings, you don't know that, right? But you're basically on your longboat off the coast of Northumbria, which is northeast England, and you're headed towards a small rocky island called Skulkerbean. It's pre-dawn, so you can make the attack under the cover of darkness, and you're making the attack while it's kind of rainy and kind of stormy out, so whoever you're attacking is not able to react and see you. Best time to attack. You're following your chieftain, Asker Yelloweye, and he's led you and your impoverished clansmen, your clan's going through a little bit of trouble right now, to this rocky island of Skulkerbean off the coast of Northumbria. And the island was briefly noted in the saga of Soon as where the traveler Soon met the goddess Freya, planting seeds of Yggdrasil, the world tree. Asker chases a vision from Freya that he had in which she showed him a relic held in the stone temple sitting upon Skulkerbean. How far you believe your chieftain? What can you say? But the people of these lands hold treasures in their temples. So that's kind of where you are. So you're following your way along. Behind Asker's longboat, he's got the best heroes from your clan leading the way in a longboat, and you're in the following longboat being led by Eric, his son.
Who's Asker?
Who's Eric?
I'm Eric. Eric the leader? Yeah. Well, I'm the leader's son.
I don't think Asker's in the party, right?
Asker's not in the boat. He's leading ahead. Yeah, feel free. It's going to be a little bit of a while rowing still, making your way through the waves. Feel free to kind of introduce yourselves to each other, and obviously you're part of the same clan, but.
I am Thorvald Ironside. You are Bolt Huxton. I've been doing this for too long, and as time comes, I start to see maybe my time going through that power. Eric is here, the chieftain's son, and we will this time, we will have first blood. So we wait for I will make sure you are all well protected. Oh, he's a berserker.
So
Old berserker. Yes. No.
I am Gunnar Seawalker. We can steer in the boat, see things. It's ocean, be, we might make it. We'll see what she has in store for us. So,
I'm playing Sten Dearhorn, craftsman, blacksmith. You're gonna fix up the boat if anything goes wrong and make sure our tools are all good. So just here for some lighting with my family.
You guys, there's some of you guys did not want me here. You thought I was a live show. It doesn't say. You're gonna treat you like I did last time.
And then I'm Magnus Bearclaw. I'm a hunter. The woods are they're where I belong. That's my safe haven. I'm probably not going to end up like many of you guys. I think that community is humanity's biggest weakness. So, don't try to get something else.
Sounds weird. Like you
She don't like you. She don't like you either. I'm scared about where we're going. Those are some swells.
Yeah, they are.
I'm Eric Stormbringer. I'm the heir apparent to the clan. My concerns are keeping the clan together. Worried about rivals. Another part here is that he's worried about the recent misfortune the clan has fallen on. We're determined to get through it.
All right. Does anybody have any questions about your character? We can talk go aside or yeah, details.
Really does
Wait, which
look
one?
like Jake Gyllenhaal. It totally looks like Jake Gyllenhaal would be. And now you can't unsee it. That's the problem.
Also, hope y'all don't mind my pet rat, Dirk. He's always...
What's his name?
Dirk.
Dirk?
He's with us along for the ride. His meat is more valuable to me.
First name, too, last name.
Anyone I've ever met.
No value. Choose a
Well, then they potentially bring it
Nobody's
around.
going to be mean to Dirk. That's not
While we're here, the dog will go up and down with a jug of ale, pouring into whosever mouth is open while we get rolling. This will provide you the steam to run this.
that kind of weather? Longbow?
Yeah.
That was sweet.
It also makes the throwing up better.
I'm kidding. I'm going to do that in a cruise ship. 8-foot swells. 8-foot swells. Staying in the boat. Meanwhile, I'm in the back of the boat. I'm in the rudder.
So up ahead, you see this rocky island, and you see Asker's boat, his longboat, approaching the island swiftly and racing ahead, disappearing into the craggy, rocky area. He navigates his boat, flawlessly through the rocks, and you have kind of the option of either following him into this rocky area that looks fairly dangerous, but makes for a quick approach, or you could probably go around to a more beachy area.
What do you think we should do? Seen a thing or two.
Yeah, I mean, the safest route would be the the smoother approach and landing, but the rocky approach would be quicker. You get there quicker, which is what it's in Asker is trying to do.
How far difference on the shore? I'm assuming we need to land, we need to be together.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you went the safer route, you'd be a little bit of ways away from them and maybe coming up a different part of the island.
We'll keep our clan safe and we'll take the safer route.
If we break it, I can fix it. I don't think we're doing materials.
Yeah, let's not sure about that plan. Let's go
Yeah,
let's go the
It's gonna be my-
I know the way through here.
I will define which route we're going. We're going the safe
You want to
route.
stay in the boat?
Do you want to swim?
You want to stay in the boat? You want to stay in the boat?
Do you want to swim?
We'll go the safer route.
All right, so you kind of make your way around to the safer route, and you look, you're watching Asker's crew land their boat amongst the rocky shore as you're kind of going around, and they're already jumping off their boat and rushing up the more rocky route on the island to make their way towards the target of your attack, of your raid. So give me a pilot mode.
What is the monastery? Monastery village?
Monastery. One of those heathen buildings.
What is that on the navigate?
Stone buildings up there.
Navigate?
By the boat.
Oh, there's by the boat.
Yeah.
80, 40, 60. 53.
How you do?
Regular success. Right? 53?
Down to 84.
All right.
And my
80.
right, I gotta roll over an 80. So it would have been the second one, right?
So the middle one is the hard success. The normal one is the
Right,
regular
under roll.
success. Now you want to roll on.
Under the.
Yeah, regular success. Right.
Yeah, no problem. So you made a regular success. You end up smoothly landing the boat on this more sandy shore area of the island, but you kind of lose sight as Asker and his men are already coming up the top of the cliffs that they kind of climbed up.
Where are the boat charging up as well?
Yeah, so you can charge up from your side. You're coming at it from a little bit different angle. As you're making your way, give me a spot check.
Spot kitchen. Regular.
Success. Regular success. Rest of it.
Oh, I see that.
You're not by the border, it's on the right side.
Thorvald was too busy getting his great axe.
Getting the great axe out? Okay.
Roll under that.
Under the number that you have, so 45, that's better, 45.
So if it's set on here,
I got some.
Okay, this is a regular success, the 40.
Oh, but is it first line? Is that the?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
so yeah, once more.
I'm 89, so that's nowhere near.
Yeah, you go.
I got it under my hat.
I don't see that.
I got hard success.
Hard success? Okay. Those of you that got a regular success, you're climbing out of the longboat, getting your gear ready, and starting to head up this kind of rocky incline up to the cliffs, and you spot movement on the cliff up there. You see, maybe there's a shape of someone up there. Anybody, and you got a hard success? You spot more movement right behind that person, kind of running along, a smaller figure. Right at that moment, give me luck checks.
Don't have it?
Yeah, good.
I got it again.
All right, who are the two that failed the worst?
I got 46.
I only filled it by 5.
Okay, you failed it by 9. 50? Okay.
35.
What, you succeeded?
23.
Okay, so you were failed by 50 and you failed by 9. Anybody else fail worse than that?
Well, I was 11. I could be that. So I feel bad.
Failed by 11. Okay. So suddenly you see arrows flying, and one goes right into your shoulder, and one it strikes you in more of your midsection. Now you can use the first person takes 3 damage. You both take 3 damage. But what you do is you look at your armor, and there is some armor that way. You have a shield.
Is there 3 mugs? Monks are supposed to have bows.
Yeah. I don't know where those came from.
I have to.
Yes. Get us information from it.
Okay, so you roll a 1d3 on your leather, and that's how much off of the 3 points of damage you would reduce it by.
Nice.
Will yell out. You die for that attack. And he tries to bound up towards the one he's able to see.
Alright, give me some dex checks. You're going up there a rocky cliff.
Alright, my dex was 7. And I rolled a 16. So I'll burn 2 points.
Okay.
And make this critical success.
Critical success, great. You easily bound your way up there.
Yeah.
And you reach the first figure that's up on the top of this cliff.
Okay. And I just have my axe up and I just glare.
Okay, yeah, you see a cowering, maybe like a hunter or armor. It doesn't look like a monk with a bow looking at you as you're reaching the top of this cliff right at him. He looks terrified.
You shall see the power of my God.
Alright, yeah, you can give me an attack if you'd like.
Attack? Like. Alright. Great axe. Oh, 5.
Oh, 5. Great.
That's a crit.
That is a crit. So max damage plus a roll for your damage plus your damage.
Them 3, 4, 6. So he said max damage or cut 3 off?
Yeah, max damage plus a roll of your damage
Gotcha.
plus your
damage.
max damage roll.
Right. Subtract so
Well,
she
because we rolled D6s.
Yeah, she would subtract
12, 15.
with your armor. You both took 3 damage, but then if you rolled a 2,
Well, we only have these, so we just rolled the 2.
yeah, that's fine. I mean, use the none of his levels. So how much off?
So we just have it.
So your armor protects you completely. You take then 1 point of damage.
17.
17. You take your great axe and just cleave that person in half. They scream out, just something.
I don't know what you're saying, but I'm sure it's praise to me.
And you hear the other voice screams out, the other person screams out, Papa! You don't know what that means.
Should have had another father.
Listen,
Eric, hurry up. I can't promise to save you all.
It's like, I guess I'll do a, after me, charge the front, right?
Sure. Go ahead, Eric. Everybody's waiting for Eric to go, except for Thorvald to charge up first. But that's
What I do?
yeah, berserk.
alright, so you're charging.
Alright, there's someone else up there. Thorvald had chopped one down, but there's another figure up there holding a bow, screaming something that you don't understand. What do you do, Eric?
I totally attack them. Like,
Give me a dex check for getting up there, see if you fall in the cracks.
Impossible, right? It's 55, I'm right on 55.
Yeah, okay, you succeed. You almost slip on a rock and almost tumble down, which would be highly embarrassing for the chieftain son. So you get right up there. It's this figure. It's a little small. What do you do?
A little small?
Well, I mean, like probably about that tall.
I'm gonna kill him.
Like it. Start game.
I mean, it's dark. You can't really see. You just know the height of the person.
64, which is just below my regular success.
All right, yeah, you do a regular attack. So give me some damage.
sword.
Sword.
Yeah. Sword. Okay. 14.
14. Okay, 14 damage?
No, that's not the damage.
Yeah, it would probably be it.
Oh, it's the skill that I was looking at.
Yeah, you're. Yeah.
Yeah, so
1d6
1d6
plus something?
Yeah.
Damage bonus.
Right.
I don't need a d6. Is that my roll?
No. Yes.
You got a damage bonus?
2. Oh, damage bonus.
So how much damage?
Just 2.
Just 2.
Oh, that's it.
So you're using a sword?
Yeah, short
Oh my God.
Short sword, you stab them, right? They are clutching the wound in their chest.
They say Papa?
Yeah, Papa! Probably no. No! Give me a spot check, too.
Well over.
Oh, yeah, you don't see anything. It's just a dark figure that's a little sword that you just stabbed. All right, anybody else rushing up there? Or what are you doing?
I'm going up shield first thing.
You're rushing.
All right.
I'm not so like
I hear the scream up there. I'm in the hurry.
Hurry. We are definitely running out of people for us.
All right. Who's Sacred? Are you rushing up there? Or are you? Okay, go ahead and you go first. You're quicker, more nimble than the others.
Watch and learn from Sigrid.
Dex check for making your way up there. First of all. Succeed your dex. Okay, good. You easily, nimbly make your way up the rocks, and you're now at the target that Eric, you're right side by side with Eric, with this small figure that he has stabbed, and is crying out no. What do you do? You can attack if you'd like, or whatever you want. He's alive. He just stabbed and screaming no, and you see sobbing, crying. For an attack, you would be.
She's a
You would roll a percentage, and then you would try to get underneath. All right, so you stab with, I don't know, what's your weapon again? Short sword? So you try to stab with your short sword, but maybe the sobbing and crying, no. Just for some reason it psychologically stops you from actually making an impact. Okay, next up is Gunnar. What are you doing?
I am making my way up. Find all this mayhem. I'm generally not attacking. Somebody's got to be able to get the boat back home.
Are you making your way up fast where you need dex checks, or you just kind of, okay,
My way up deliberately.
you work your way up deliberately and you're fine. Stat?
Going up carefully, shield first. I'm not getting shot. I'm not going to be the first one up there.
Alright, fine. You do the same thing. You work your way up, shield first, and make your way up this rocky
We're
cliff.
going to repair the boat and break it.
As he goes up, I'm behind him. I
Yeah.
don't have a shield.
Halvar.
Yeah, I was rushing up.
Awesome. Okay. You rush up, give me a dex check for making your way up this cliff.
Failed it.
Failed. You stumble in a rock between rocks and you fall down. You take 1 point of damage from this,
Lord, I told you, stop drinking on the ship.
and your ankle is a little twisted.
You handed it out.
Yeah, they more than
You are all men.
So now you gotta limp and are a little bit slower than you usually are as you're making your way.
I'm just gonna fight through it. Run from darkness.
And you don't make it to the top quick now at this point because you fall into the ground. It's a sharp ah as you twist your ankle. Eric, you had already gone. You did your thing. We'll just call that as that. Astrid.
I'm gonna rush up.
All right.
49, just one under.
Okay. Yeah, you pretty easily make your way up the rocky thing. Now you're right in front of this small figure, but next to Eric. On the other side of Eric. Are you gonna do anything? Attack?
No, I'm just gonna look at him.
All right, you look at him. It's obviously a small child, about maybe 10 years old, who has a bow and is now crying from a stab wound from Eric.
Just a child.
We're freaking Vikings.
Well,
Magnus!
he got his first blood.
He did! He got his first blood on a 10-year-old boy.
I don't know if you will tell the story around the campfire, but you got it. And this is how I killed the sister. He had a bow.
Time to get back to before.
Magnus is also doing it.
All right, give me a dex check.
Oh, great. I'm 85, this is 91.
Oh, you got a 91?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you take 1 point of damage as well, and kind of twist your ankle and fall down as well. Almost roll back down with let's go with Sigrid. Yeah, you can roll a spot to see if there's anything else up there. Sorry, what was that?
I did not.
You did not succeed. Okay, I mean it's dark. It's there's lightning going on. You see some rocky stuff in the distance. Maybe a building a little ways further, but you're not really seeing too much. Thorvald.
Inside of that.
I must send you
not
to
from
your
here.
pagan god. I shall put you with your father. Just made it.
Just made it, all right.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean the only thing worse than killing the child is leaving him grow up to then take revenge on you. Isn't that the
Is this the making of a villain mod?
11.
11? Okay.
Are we creating a
Yeah,
villain
you
mod
know.
story?
Killed right now.
I mean, 11 damage? Or
11 damage.
Oh, yeah, you just pop up his head.
I tried to keep it not as painful. I do not, unless Eric, you wish to adopt another one.
He was a fierce 10-year-old.
He's in Valhalla now, maybe. Well, whatever.
He had a bow. Only cowards fight.
All right.
So where's our other party?
Yeah, if you take a look around, your eyes are adjusting to the scene up there, and you notice off to a little bit distant, a little bit higher in rocky area of this rocky island is this large stone structure. It's probably your target. If you want to give me some spot checks, you can.
No, it's a 100.
Nope. Volvold is still in his glory at the
I got a critical success.
Hard spots, success. You see this
Okay.
monastery or
Regular
this
bars.
this heathen stone structure to their gods, these Christian gods that they have. Why would they have this god, only one god? Who has only one god? That's crazy. But yeah, you see the stone structure up in the distance. Would any of you succeed in their spots? Yeah, your spot checks, you notice that they're in the doors to this. Look like at least one of them is open, and you think that there's maybe a shape of somebody. You don't see any sign of your other log.
Before Volvold bent off, he needs to take
Sure.
what they were dressed in the armor.
Right. So you look and you see Thorvald. There is a little like the father had a pouch with some. I mean, if you look in it, there's stuff in it from normal like fishing and hunting kind of equipment here that someone would use for snaring rabbits and stuff. And there is some seeds in the bag too. Okay. And then there's like on his belt is a rabbit. Looks a little sickly. Yeah, he was a hunter.
Did he have any sort of armor?
He didn't have any armor around him. Yeah. Probably just a small wooden cross, but not like a priestly cross or anything like that. Yeah.
And the kid?
The kid just has, normal clothes for a, kid of that time period. Nothing special. Yeah.
And both the weapons were bows?
Both the weapons were bows. The hunter did have a dagger on him as well that he maybe used for hunting.
Okay.
Or a knife.
Nothing really to point out of any fight of the place.
Sure. Right.
You hear anything up at the monastery? Or is the rain coming down too hard?
The rain's coming down pretty hard. You can give me listen checks if you'd like, and tell me what type of success you had.
Specifically, maybe looking
Regular success.
Regular.
I got an 84, I failed.
Made it hard.
Hard? Okay. With regular successes, you guys hear the sound from off in the distance by this monastery of maybe yelling and stuff like that. You can't quite make it out. The wind and the rain is blowing enough where it's just kind of in and out. With the hard success or better, you definitely are hearing the voice and the of Nordic Vikings attacking, screaming their war cries of your raiders and stuff. You can tell the voice of a burger and.
He's down there.
All right. So what are you guys going to do next?
Was in charge?
we're meeting with
Okay, so you guys make your way to quickly, as quick as possible, or kind of just making your way to.
Volvold can go as quick as possible.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys kind of rush your way down to this monastery, the
To my
entrance of this
surprise,
monastery.
first we can.
As you make your way up there, like I said, it looks like there's a monk's body in the doorway. He looks clean, probably by an axe, and the door is partially ajar, one of the two big doors of the monastery that these Christians built.
I wait for others to come up. and Eric.
Now we're
What are we doing?
going in.
It is.
Push the
We're
body
closer
aside.
now than the noises we're hearing from inside.
Yeah, it's interesting you're not hearing any of the noises now anymore of the yelling. Like that kind of started lessening. Maybe they killed everybody.
I hope not. Although they're coming here and killing two, only to go the boat right back.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that was the bad thing, Eric. You're thinking. I mean, you came the slower approach, the safer approach. What would your father really think about that? I don't know.
Just because the monks are dead, then you can't leave them now. Let's get the treasure. It's very important.
It's a good point.
The first one's there. Oh, that's right.
So we're in. I mean, we're gonna go in.
Right, Thorvald moves the body away from the door.
Okay.
Throws
Yeah.
it down the stairs.
Throws it down the stairs. It rolls down outside of the building, down the
So I was
stairs.
hoping to go like head over.
Oh yeah.
Tumble out.
However you want to.
Oh,
You just
yeah,
kind of make a toss. Yeah.
Toss and then watch him pull. Someone comes back to see how he lands at the bottom. The heads or tails.
Right. I mean, he lands on his back, eyes wide open, looking in horror. Blood streaked down the stairwell. Yeah, that's the best way. Yeah. You see like a cross, a little bronze cross.
God did not help you. I'll open the doors wide and walk in with Eric.
All right. Yeah, you open both doors wide and walk in, Eric and Thorvald, and then the following people behind them, I suppose. Okay, what you're seeing as you enter is this large monastery, kind of like imagine like a cathedral church with cathedral type of ceilings. It looks like there's some stained glass windows on the upper part. It looks like you're entering. It's cross-shaped, which you don't really know what it is, but it's basically the shape of their symbols. But you're entering at the bottom of the cross. So at the far end, you see distantly this altar. And give me some spot checks, I guess.
Nope.
Oh, you should.
Right, so that's one.
I got that.
Eights.
It's a 7.
She is 7?
Yeah.
Critical.
I got a
She
critical.
rolled a
Oh, nice.
Like,
Extreme.
extreme.
She rolled an
Extreme,
old
is that
five.
what it is?
Critical is a 1,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Oh,
extreme is.
whatever. The most in incidents.
You would have gotten with 7.
Well, she's got
Is it?
sure.
9.
Yeah. So you're under 9. So you're critical too.
Yeah, both of us.
Okay. So,
there are 2 criticals.
I mean, in general, the entire church, it's early morning. There's a couple torches, so you're more going from the torchlight, the lightning shining, the stained glass windows and stuff like that. But you make out this altar at the far end, and you see 3 figures. One of them is hunched over, a figure that looks like probably another person that's fallen to the ground and is probably injured or dead. He looks like he's trying to take care of him. The other 2 are looking like in shock at the same thing, and they are kind of focused on this figure that's on the ground. You also see another figure distantly that's standing by a door. On the way there, I mean, there's pews and stuff like that along the way, like a cathedral. There's also 2 doors, one on each side, in the bigger part of the cross, the longer bottom part of the cross. Just imagine there's 2 other rooms of some sort. So, right now, these figures don't react to you.
Okay. All of them, including the person that's by themselves.
Yeah.
Are any of them like weapons drawn? I'm assuming that.
They have like some of them have staffs, you know, maybe walking sticks of some sort. They're in brown robes, much like you've seen before when
Probably
you've
not
attacked these.
beyond to the gills.
We're looking for loot. I mean, what are our
Just
goals?
come here and take the loot. We're not. We're just sitting there
We're
all out.
here for the money. Right.
That sounds good.
There's no slaughtering orders.
Where's the silver and gold, right?
Slaughter innocent. These are not innocent. These are heretics. These are they are
They worship the wrong god for sure.
they are blight amongst our gods. They're one god. There is no innocence here.
As you're discussing amongst each other, one of them looks up and touches the shoulder of the one that's crouched down, and then they all kind of look at you. They probably heard the talking in this dying chamber, and they grab their staffs like this and what? We're leaving up the nose! I can't speak Old English, but just imagine it's something you can't understand, but they seem concerned and maybe threatening.
Torgo runs, takes his axe, and says, "To your maker." Runs down the middle.
All right, great. Yeah, Thorvald, it makes a charge. Anybody else making a charge or doing anything here?
We're all just everybody attack.
I'm going to, I guess.
Well, it's embarrassing though. Maybe I had a second thought after you
I
said
got
that, but I rolled a 90.
90.
Yeah, let me see my.
It's for your
You know
attack.
what? You know what? I don't want to be a fool. I'll burn 10
Well, I rolled
to
a
make
one,
it an
so
80.
I rolled a crit. We see you burning 10.
Oh, sorry, 10 luck. You can burn your luck to bring it up to a hit or a save.
I got a hard
Is there a
success
checkup
on deck.
for that? Or
Okay,
right
you
there?
don't
just
necessarily
figured
need
I'd
to
do
do
that
dex on this.
Alright, I have a question.
Yeah.
Down here, my staff has I rolled a
Good question.
188.
There's a bar there, but it doesn't tell me.
I don't know staff. You staff? Anybody got staff?
He's never said anything. There.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
I'm looking for loot. I'm gonna go back.
12
I'm gonna go to the
points.
altar.
I had a
12 points.
I rolled a 1 on attack.
Okay.
had a hard success.
A one?
Let's kind of go with the first person who ran out there. Just started charging like.
And I will go for the one standing with the staff, not
Right.
for the one on the
Yeah, the one standing with the staff looks a little bit more burly, a little bit more maybe stronger or something like that. He looks kind of like he's trying to defend with his staff as you come down with this great axe and just
split up.
split him. Yeah, you just split him like a tree.
Your God does not protect you well in these houses.
The middle one at this point is screaming, like trying to say something like, "No, I'm not friend." Now let's go in kind of more of an order. Sigrid, you would be more fleet-footed with Dex. You don't need to roll Dex. You can just roll an attack, unless you're doing something crazy like leaping from the top of the pews or something.
3. So.
Hmm?
3.
3. Oh, okay, so that's a crit. So you go up there with your sword, and who are you stabbing?
How many are there? Just 2.
Well, he just killed one of. Well, there's 4. One's further back, but he killed one of the ones right in front. And then there was a middle guy who's trying. He's got no weapon, and he's just, no. And then the other one has a staff and is like kind of more rotund, and looks fearful, but he's looks like he's ready to fight.
I'll go for the more rotund one.
Okay. Yeah, you rolled a crit, so then you would do damage. So that's 1 plus your max, which is 6, so 7, and then your damage bonus. Where I might say 0. So 7 damage. You impale this rotund person's stomach, and you see your sword short circle right into him. He looks horrified, and blood gouts out of his stomach. Next up is Magnus. Are you doing anything, Magnus, from where you are?
I have not charged or anything. I'm still observing the scene.
Sure.
And so what? We have one person on the floor still.
Bleeding out.
Bleeding out. And then did he get the big guy that's far away? Is that who that was?
What was that?
Did he get the guy that was
The
far
fatter
away?
guy. No, the farther away one is still standing there. He hasn't moved.
How far away is he from me? Is it within? Would it be within range of my bow?
Yeah, longer range shot, but yeah.
I think that I will try to shoot that bow. I want to remain out of the. I don't feel like charging anybody.
Yeah, sure,
To
Magnus.
assist the situation.
Yeah, sure, take a shot.
Oh, a 3. Oh.
3. Wow, you guys. Wow, excellent.
Oh, 5, oh, 3.
Yeah.
Sure. So yeah, your bow, your arrow flies straight and true, and it directly strikes the furthest one that's just standing there. He doesn't react at all. But yeah, give me some damage.
I rolled a 3. So then what is that?
So it's critical.
Yeah, it was critical, so it would be the max. So what is that? 6. So 9, and then your damage bonus. So 9 damage you would have given to that one. And then next up is Thorvald. I way ahead you go. You were first. So Gunner.
So I'm gonna walk up to the altar.
Well, it's way over there.
I'm gonna begin to make my way there. If there's anybody in front of me, I am just gonna give them the meanest flex and make them cower and walk past them. Because they're dealing with it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, are you running? Because otherwise you probably only get, if you're just walking, you probably get about halfway there.
I don't feel any threat, so
You're
there's-
feeling no threat, so you're making your...
I'm making my way to find the treasure, because that's what we came here for, and these schmoes want to spill blood.
Right, I mean, I would say you're walking, you made it past those 2 rooms, those 2
So
doors.
we made it past the cross.
And you're made to right where the cross part of it is, you know.
So we're, it's the next round.
Right, and what you see there is, you're kind of like right behind where the fighting is happening.
Right.
You kind of know.
Just beyond it. Right?
Yeah. Sen,
So the guy that said friend, is he still up?
you don't even know what that means.
Yeah, but like he has his arms open, like he's
Yeah, he's like, no, friend, no slave.
I'm gonna approach him. He seems helpless. And I'm going to. I'm assuming I have like maybe a silver coin or something, some trinket that I can point to that's silver, and
Sure.
and show it to him, clink it against my hammer, and be like, where's the treasure? Where's the money? Where's the silver and the gold?
He motions. He just motions behind him, like towards the altar, and you do see there is some, silver, probably candelabra type stuff, and like maybe a chalice and stuff. It's some, some kind of metal, maybe silver.
Yeah, I'll go over there.
Probably their cross has some silver in it too. So yeah, you motion to him and do that. Let's go with Halvar.
Is there anybody else? There's somebody laying on the
He
ground.
stabbed the more weighty guy that's, he's still alive and like holding his intestines there.
Is there a separate person that's outside? Like, there's a group of people, and then there's a separate person. Is that what
That was
I
the person I shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who did not?
That person's further by the door, but then there's like 2 doors back there.
I guess we'll.
He's still standing, that one you shot back there. That's all.
Did he? You said he didn't react. So.
No.
Alright, the guy that's still holding his. That's it. See if we can No. Not yet.
Alright. I mean, you can use luck to, there's no reason for anyone to keep any luck at all in the game. Just keep using it up until you have none. By about halfway point, it will be no need for
Unless more arrows start flying.
luck. I'm being sarcastic.
You don't need for luck at the end of the game. Don't hold on to that.
Yeah.
Just don't hoard your luck.
That didn't sound right.
Yeah, my sarcasm was
I'll just leave it as a
Sarcasm
sarcasm meter.
meter. No, I'll take the miss. It wasn't like critical failure, but
Okay, yeah, you take the miss then. We're on Eric. What are you doing, Eric?
Eric is I'm gonna start moving towards the guy that took the arrow with no reaction. So.
Alright, you're charging him? Or are you
Yeah, I'm charging him.
Yeah, you charge past all the other monks that are they're fighting with and stuff like that to this one. Give me a spot check.
He's got a Gatling gun.
77, so I'm assuming that's a.
Probably a fail, unless you're incredibly spotful.
If not seeing anything, 40 is.
Alright, yeah, you've got. Give me an attack.
Is it dexterity?
No, that's your attack roll.
So 50 then.
Weapon.
Missed. 92. I don't know if that's a critical fail or.
Yeah, you run up and you stab the door right next to him, closing the door. And then you look and you see, and there is basically a spear right through his chest here that's holding him up. It just looked like he was just standing there. Your spot didn't see it, but you guys all see Eric miss the guy, close the door, and now you're all like, there's a dead guy hanging there from a spear.
Eric missed the dead guy. Take your door. You could hit the broadside of a barn.
Honestly, it wasn't what I was going for, but it almost
But make
fits
your mama proud.
The young.
You do see Magnus's arrow is in his chest too, right near where the spear hit. But Magnus was way far back. I mean, there's no way you could see there was a spear and he was dead. So.
I know, as far as Magnus is concerned, he died to that
Yeah, maybe.
That perfect shot.
Do I recognize the spear? Is this a Viking spear?
It is a Viking spear. It's definitely a spear from one of your
So we're behind.
compatriots.
Do I
Yeah.
see any of that? Where they may have been? Is there something? Well, they left food behind, so I'm kind of. Did I see that door? Did I go by that door?
That door isn't far. It's like even like
Further
yeah,
down, so I'm not there.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
not even to the altar yet anyway. You were kind of walking loungily. Astrid, are you doing anything?
Yeah. I want to full sprint to the altar.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you can full sprint to the altar past everybody. It's a typical Christian altar, not too, fancy or exciting or anything like that.
Like a golden, wine glass or anything?
Yeah, there is like a chalice there. It looks like it's silver. There's some silver candelabra stuff for, that these. It looks like there's some silver on the cross. There's some, stuff you've seen. There's some loot. Looks like nobody's touched this loot.
Do you have anything?
Like of your people.
Do you have anything that we brought off the boat? Like a chest?
bag of holding.
I mean, I would say each of you maybe has some kind of bag to carry some loot in.
Yeah, because you're looking to
Packs.
so we have to have that stuff
Yeah.
in some way.
I mean, it's probably not like a D&D game where you have tons of bags and stuff. But, like, you got some stuff to carry stuff. That's standard.
Yeah, why don't
So, we'd be back up at the kind of where Sigrid is. You got this rotund, chubby man, and you still got your short sword stuck in him. Are you doing anything to finish him off, or
Who goes next?
that's Sigrid?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm just gonna
It's like, oh.
I'm gonna move closer to where.
The door that.
Or just this guy that's pinned up to the.
Oh, okay. So you go up by Eric. You leave this guy, this man behind, alive, with the staff in his hand, like holding a wound.
Is it a spear?
On the guy in the door?
Is the guy held it by a spear?
Yes.
Could I take that spear?
I mean, you could, sure. So Sigrid comes up and goes and grabs the spear from the guy that was being held up right in front of you, Eric, and then the monk that was being held up slumps down on the ground. Just a standard Viking spear.
So
Probably,
now I'll have a Viking spear.
probably one of Tove's Viking spears. Then we have Magnus. You're still way back where you took the shot from the front.
Yeah, I haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like we're in quite a long space. Is there anything at the front that we might have rushed past? Like around me, other doors?
Like I said, there's like a door right in the middle of the building, roughly. There's a door on the left and a door on the right.
Oh.
That lead to rooms that kind of make it actually kind of like the rooms narrow the route you guys came through. You know, it's part of the main building.
Okay.
So it's like there's rooms right there.
And he just went to one door. Right?
He went to a door that's in the back of the
all the
building.
way in the back.
Way in the back.
Then I would like to go to one of the doors on the one on the right. You said it was like one on the.
Yeah, sure.
Just choose one. The right. I'll investigate a different space. Is that like a room I can go into, or is that just?
Yeah, you can go to that door. Doing anything special by it or anything? It's closed right now.
Just open it and peek.
Okay.
See if there's any, and see if I can see anything in there.
Sure, you open that door and it looks like you see some you open the door, you see some beds and you see there's like bookshelves and stuff like that where there's like scrolls and stuff like that. Stuff you've typically seen when you've done raids like this. This is one of the probably the monastery, the monks live here and maybe have their reading areas and stuff here. It looks fairly messy and busy. That's where they live and work and do their stuff. Then that's kind of what you did, Gunner.
So I finally made it to the altar. They haven't touched anything on the altar? I would ask her to go beyond the altar. We're here for loot. Why would he do that?
I don't know. Why would he do that?
I don't notice anything weird. Don't notice anything weird about the items.
Yeah, I don't. You don't necessarily notice anything weird. They seem to have killed this monk that is on the ground and then went past somewhere else.
What are they looking for? I'll put the things on the altar in my bags.
You start grabbing some of the loot and stuff
just
like
some of
that.
the easy loot, looking to see if I notice anything weird.
Sure. Stan?
So while he's grabbing the loot, I'm there with him. But while he's getting the easy stuff, I'm going to look around for if there's anything hidden. Like look at maybe if they put something in the floorboards right before we came.
Sure.
Saw us coming. I'm looking for loose floorboards. I have a hammer. I can tear it up if I have to.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of you can do a search around.
That's spot hidden.
Spot hidden, fine, yeah.
That is a extreme success.
Extreme success. Okay. Yeah, as you're searching around the altar, looking at the floorboards, it seems like the floor is made out of stone and is you're not going to be able to get at floorboards. But as you look under the altar, there is like a little box, kind of under the altar, which you found coins in there before in other churches. So this is a pretty obvious place to look for that. Looks like it's locked.
Gunner, that's fucking. This is
It's got a padlock on it of some sort.
I got a hammer. I mean, I can break the lock.
Yeah, you can break it. Give me a strength check if you're gonna do that.
But if it's locked, it's probably not worthwhile. Yeah, that's a regular success.
Okay. You knock off the lock and you're able to go in there. There's not a lot of coins in there, but there is some coins. Low value.
Let's go to the bag.
Yeah.
Whatever I get, I guess you get. Right? Then we move on.
Yeah, I assume we're splitting this.
Yeah, you guys are working on that. Halvar?
So there was a guy pinned to the wall right next to the door that was not closed. But I'm gonna
Yeah, he's fallen down.
I'm gonna open that door and see where it goes.
It's very dark, but it looks like it might be a stairwell leading down.
Turn my flashlight.
It's dry from.
You don't have any torches on you right now.
Yeah, were there candles?
You might be able to use your infravision.
Were there candles on the altar?
Right, there's probably candles in there.
Yeah, there are candles on the altar. There are some torches in the bigger part of the church.
I'm not sure that
Yelled at me. I broke the caution.
Vikings are well versed in candles, but find a candle, get it lit.
Yeah, you can head off into the church and try to find a candle. So that's what you do. Eric, what are you doing?
I'm following him, but I don't follow him. But
Yeah.
I'm also going to get. You said there are torches also in the.
Yeah, there's a couple torches
On
in
the
the
wall
church.
kind of thing?
Yeah, on the.
So they're just.
So really-
Maybe in the annex arms like this, there's some torches
Like torches in a sconce.
and
not
sconces and
fixed.
stuff. They're,
Not fixed.
Somebody will get one.
yeah, you can
Okay,
probably
well,
pull them off
yes.
the wall and take them. So yeah, you can get a couple of those. And then Astrid, you were by the altar, I believe.
Yeah.
Also, they're grabbing loot. You can probably
Yeah,
do
I
some.
grabbed some. And then, is there another door over by the door that they're at?
There is another door.
I
There.
want to go over there.
You're talking about the one that's opposite when she's in.
Yeah, the one that's opposite.
No, where they're at. Like, where the stairs are. Is there
Yeah,
another door
there's
there?
two doors in the back, but there's two doors
I'm
in the
gonna
middle
go
of the
The other
building.
door in the back.
check the other door in the back. Just take a peek.
The other door in the back? Okay, yeah, Astrid, you go over there and you take a look in that. Looks like it's a staircase going up.
Is it dark?
It's dark. Oh, there you go. I mean, you would need a torch to go up there.
Now you have to grab
I was saying,
Yeah, so this one monk, you got the monk that stabbed. He's just kind of
I
like,
put him out of his misery.
you put him out of his misery
Absolutely. Darval goes up to him
and
puts him
just
out of his misery.
just hacks off his head right there. The other monk is that was in the middle that was like cowering, saying, "Brenda knows that." Oh no! He's crying.
Do any of you, Astrid, can you understand him? Is there anything that you pick up still?
You showed us where the silver was. Pointed to us.
I don't know what the other kingdoms North Hungary are.
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge? I don't think that's a language skill, is it?
That means you know stuff about where we are.
Yeah,
I know stuff about
you know
it.
stuff about where you are, and you kind of.
That's why we were just thinking that we didn't do the stupid shit that Astrid did.
Yeah.
He got lucky. What was I saying? So that's all language.
Yeah, you don't have any other languages.
Probably recognize symbols or.
You're all one.
You can say it like above your
Yeah.
regular language.
Well, I mean, I can recognize probably some of the symbols and stuff, but I certainly can't understand what this kid's saying.
You have.
Denmark.
I grab them, drag
Yeah.
them down to the pews, and throw them out the door.
You don't have language.
Onto the other deck.
That'd be unfortunate.
He lands on it, just to see.
You know what I mean?
Don't come back.
Language. You being chieftain, son. I mean, you can't hit the broadside of the bone, so it doesn't really matter.
Alright, he goes fleeing then as Thorvald throws him out the front door.
Yeah, but we don't language.
He just threw him out.
Can I look to see where the other Vikings are?
Where the other Viking group? Where are you gonna go see where they've gone?
I mean, is there any sign of their passing? I mean, they're just coming out from out the rain.
Well, now that as you're looking around, you can give me spot checks, just to take a look at the general area.
I'll check whatever door.
I don't see shit.
Sure.
Number 99.
And
I am too busy sorting through the loot
I succeed.
on the altar.
You're sorting that loot. You're doing like, okay, 1, 2, 3, yeah.
I made a normal spot hit.
Okay.
I'm standing there going, we ain't
You know what I mean?
found shit.
admiring the blessing.
What you're noticing is they were around this body of this older monk, and he's laying there on the ground. He looks like maybe he was like their elder, because he's definitely older than the other monks. And he looks like he was killed and hacked down and slayed by your people. So that's one sign of where your people went. I guess, or were. They were definitely here and they killed somebody. Yeah. He's just laying there. Did anybody get a hard or extreme success? Okay. No, you're just sorry. You're counting literally.
I got a rather regular success, but my theory was that they went through that doorway. Was there any sign that a bunch of wet Vikings were here?
Yeah, it looks like there's wet tracks throughout the building, and maybe they did probably. I mean, right now there's a lot of blood spilling across the floor where this guy was speared and his blood is dripping. But maybe that's where they went. It was open at one point.
Right.
So that's not a bad sign.
So we have the torches. We had in there.
Yeah, you also see like these weird stained glass windows that are in the building. On the it seems like there's a different ones in each, and they're weird. They look different than the stained glass windows that you've seen in these churches before. Usually, it's just like their Christian God on a cross and stuff like that.
Yeah,
These are weird because they have different material. Weird because they have different things depicted that we wouldn't expect.
Yeah, they're kind of weird, more different pictures than things you wouldn't expect.
Did you describe that? Or take a look?
Sure.
Take a very close look.
Yeah.
Get very close and roll sanity.
So on the east annex of the stained glass windows, there's 13 men around a table of food and drink. The odd thing is they're spitting out their wine on the stone floor in front of them. So that's kind of weird, I guess. I don't know. Why are they? You've never seen them spitting stuff. You've seen ones where they're sitting in a table with a bunch of them eating meals, the Last Supper type of thing, but spitting, I don't know. The North Annex has a woman ripping her robes and rubbing ash on her face and scattering it on the rocky ground. The West has an old man sacrificing a younger man on a stone altar and covering it with blood.
Definitely not Christian.
And on the south one annex has seeds that are planted around a stone, growing into a large, healthy tree, while its roots snarl an evil-looking black and gnarled tree.
No. Okay, but it's never like something we've seen.
side rooms.
Sure. Yeah, you go up to the other room. Someone is already in. I think it was you checked out.
In the middle.
Yeah, one of the middle
Yeah,
rooms.
I mean,
That
just
one
some
room
fancy books.
is like books and beds and stuff like that, maybe scrolls and stuff like that. You know, in those, it's all set up like kind of a library / sleeping area / living space. The other one, yeah, give me a list.
We're at the old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're hearing and like,
We have livestock in this room. I open the door to confirm.
yeah, okay. You open the door and just a quick glance, you see that there's some goats and some hens and there's some chickens and hens and stuff like that.
We can bring these back to our village when we
And maybe some bags of stuff,
feed
stuff,
them.
maybe and stuff.
Or like, or do make some dinner.
Yeah, once he comes back, so I'll shut the door.
Sure.
Okay, did you find
They'll dress
anything?
one of those goats. We'll eat well tonight.
Did you find anything in the home with the bug, the natives?
I haven't gone fully in it, just opened it, saw there were some beds and books. Maybe would any of those books be helpful? Know more about who we're
Only if you can read it.
can't read it, I guess.
Generally dangerous though.
It's
Books
mostly
call it
glass.
Cthulhu.
They're God.
It's gold on the books.
These stained glass windows are really weird, right? Because even that's even weird for us, right? The Vikings sacrificing humans and all of our crazy ass old Norse god rituals.
It seems it's definitely odd for these heathen Christians to have these type of symbology. Although their symbol often does have somebody on one of these cross type
Pretty brutal.
things, being maybe stabbed with a spear or something like that.
So, do we want to go check out these stairwells?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah, I don't have any more loot yet.
You said there was one at the door stairs went down and the other went up.
It goes up, yeah.
The one that goes down is the one that was open when we got here.
The one that goes down was the one that was open.
That's where we're going. Eric's the one.
Follow me. We're going down these steps.
You're going down the steps?
Follow me, Andy.
I mean, if that's where the chief is, then should we go the other way? That way, we can cover the whole place.
We're going to go this way.
Okay.
We're going to meet my father before we.
Or it's always best to split the party in these type of games. Alright, so Eric, you're leading the way down these stone stairs.
How many torches?
There was roughly 4 in the church, but there are candles too, but they're like, they're wax candle type of things.
Who takes the torches?
I'm in front, so I'll take a torch.
I'm in the
One in
back.
the front, one in the back, please.
Yeah,
I'm in the back.
the two in the middle.
I'll hold on.
Oh,
I'm
actually,
baby in this whole scene.
You do have that reason fear torches.
yeah, I can't. I don't want to keep the fire. So.
So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Okay. So you don't and I don't. Oh, you don't. So 3 of us don't have to.
I
You do have candles. So it's that
I have my great axe.
Alright, so we've got 4 people, torches, evenly split, one sorting.
Okay, and what kind of order are you going down the
I'll
steps?
be behind Eric.
down first.
Wherever puts distance between me and
I'll be there.
Alright,
I'll be at the end.
So,
Around the back, it's just kind of slowly going
Eric, you make your way down this stone spiral staircase that kind of spirals its way down into below the monastery, and feels very crypt-like as you enter this chamber. That's not quite as big as the church itself, but it's pretty close, and it's got these large columns like this throughout, holding up the roof of this, the monastery above it, holding up the roof of the basement, kind of making it difficult to see. But you do see there is some torchlight from a couple torches in the middle of the chamber. You're entering at kind of one far end of the thing, and you give me a spot check. Everyone.
11.
I got Parkinson's.
I have
those torches in front of me. Can't see anything.
One is a fat the entire right.
Yeah, I
That's
missed.
failed.
Fail. Eric failed.
Yep. Eric hasn't seen anything this entire trip.
Alright, who got hard successes?
Eagles had hard success.
Hard successes. Okay.
Eagle Eye over here.
Sigrid, you see over to the corner by one of the pillars is the figure of someone laying against one of the pillars like this, and he kind of is motioning towards you. Says something like "Hey," and he's motioning towards you. You notice with your hard success, there's figures in torchlight in the center of the room. Standing there, about 4 figures standing there.
This is not really for one with 4 heads.
So you guys can
Yeah.
Okay, so you're approaching the one against the. Yeah. What you find is, put out the picture of your group of Asker.
Yeah.
No, the 5 from the other crew. You've got Asker, your chieftain, and then the other figures. You find Scarday, the lowest one here, is laying against this pillar, and he's grasping his stomach. You notice that he has liquid, and as your torchlight kind of shows, it looks like it's blood streaking down from his mouth, and you see blood on his wound in the belly wound, and you see a bloody dagger on the ground. And he says, it spits up blood. Ask us to stab me, the bastard.
Well, that just goes back to the same point.
And his eyes kind of start flickering as if he's starting to go unconscious.
So you said that so Asker from the other party.
Do we have anything?
Your father stabbed him, Eric.
You're dead.
Must have a good reason for it.
So you said there were 4 figures.
Is there anything we can do for him?
You could try with the first aid of some sort.
Is anyone trained for that?
Actually, take it back a little bit.
30%.
Anybody have healing?
Where's first aid?
And
I take back my
these
previous
men
statement.
that were with Asker in the other longboat are his most trusted people. Are his, are the heroes of your class.
Okay. So
Is your trained?
I want to reveal something part of my
I'm gonna
history
do
that
first aid.
Yeah, roll first aid.
I think is pertinent to this. And that's that my
I'm 8.
character has knowledge of his father having Terrible dreams.
Yeah, you're
On the windows,
you're Asker. Okay.
you gotta kind of figure
You
out.
pull out like
I
your
understand that.
your smelling
No one else
salts and
does.
you take some of your medicine, from your medicine bag, and you start treating Skarda, and he seems to come back a little bit. His eyes open up as you're kind of trying to treat his wounds and bring him back to consciousness. And he seems conscious now. He says, "Yeah, something's wrong with them. Asker stabbed me after. He said he needed to free Freya. He started having us smash that wall. He was chopping at the wall, and he had them stand around together, holding hands. And then something happened to their eyes. I don't know. I questioned, and he stabbed me. I don't know what's wrong with them. They look bewitched. Something's wrong with them." And then he bounced some blood spurted out of his mouth, and he died.
Could you have done better?
I know,
Well,
Great healing.
And that's why we got
close his eyes.
Exactly.
Rest in Valhalla, my friend.
Alright, so do we, the figures are, I presume, the other 4 members then, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're
They're Vikings, I'm sure they cut an interesting silhouette.
yeah, I mean, you can tell there as you're looking now, and you've been told the story. They look like you're the other Vikings that were part of Asker's party, and Asker. It looks like Asker, Tove, Berger, and Sten. The other Sten, not the Sten that's part of your party. The heroic Sten, not the non-heroic Sten. Not the plain craftsman Sten.
Not
I get up.
extent.
Clean up from who was the guy? Whomever it was that died.
Skarde?
Try to stand up from him towards Asker and yell his name to get his attention.
I'm gonna yell like, "Dang it! I told you that Freya wasn't a
You
real
cuss.
person."
We're all grown men.
Yeah, that's okay. You guys can insert your cuss words.
So
Golly shucks.
So you yell out, "Asker!" to him.
Asker!
And you, can you all give me listen roll?
98.
I got an 81.
I got a crit.
I just
I got a
went
7.
You just went deaf.
I
Yeah.
got a crit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell
Yeah,
in your ear.
I got a heart.
I don't know.
I got a extreme success.
Extreme success. From this distance, you hear, like, it seems like they're chanting something under their breaths, like a whispered chant. And you can make out the voices. It's interesting. They are the voices of the other longboat and of Asker, but the only one you can understand is Asker. And it just says, "Free me, free me, free me." And then the others are saying something else. Like Tove is speaking in a tongue that sounds like a monk's tongue from above. And the other languages are something else. They're speaking some other language, some evil maybe language, some, devil language, or something you don't know.
What do you want to do, Eric? It's your father.
I'm going towards it.
No, I follow you.
Step.
Your
We
father
should be
follow.
cautious, but
They're also playmates.
yeah. So and obviously very concerned for my father's well-being.
Okay.
I stay right behind them, my axe out.
Yeah, okay, so you come up to them and they're all standing in a circle. They're all holding hands. You notice that their eyes are completely like whited over. Like they didn't even really make out their pupils or anything like that. And they keep just saying this, whatever words they're saying over and over again. Only Asker you can hear "free me," but the others seem to be in the same tone, the same you know, but it's a different language.
So,
Languages that they shouldn't even know. You've never seen them know another language like this.
so I'm gonna try to grab my father. Or I don't know if I'm able to get that
Use
far
their
yet.
magic
But
on him.
my intent is
Yeah,
to get to him
it's
and try to grab a hold of him, kind of thing.
Okay, great. Why don't we get sanity rolls too from everybody? This is a little like, this is evil magic from these evil Christians.
I have success.
I got it.
I got a 30.
Familiar.
I made it 26.
Okay.
I've seen worse.
You've seen worse.
This is weird.
If you made it, no sanity loss. If you failed, you lose 2 sanity. This is weird, evil Christian
Seen what I've
magic.
seen on the ocean. This is not anything weird. A little scurvy we can't replicate.
It's a little. It's a little unnerving if you failed.
Roll.
Yeah,
They
so
seem to be ensorcelled by the Christians.
What? Somebody's gotta be saying on this damn
Yeah,
boat.
so I'm saying, right now I have 55. You have to watch it. So, you want to be above it. If you roll above it, you
Oh,
don't
okay.
lose it.
So
If you roll
so
under
it's
it,
going down and it's harder and harder. Okay.
Yeah. As it goes down, it goes harder and harder.
Oh, then I passed. I'm gonna roll above it.
Below it.
oh, below it.
Oh,
So as your sanity gets lower, it's harder to.
Do it.
see what I failed.
And then let me know if you are ever lose more than 5 sanity at one time, then you kind of almost go like a temporary insanity or about madness or something that we can kind of work
What is the
together.
repercussions of failing that sanity check?
You lose 2 sanity, so it gets harder in order to keep sane.
Just water and ice.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that should be
Water
water.
ice in it?
I think there is.
Cold.
Yeah, it should be. They come up here and they throw ice in it every so often. Maybe it might not be.
Is it 5 sanity once or is it 1/10 of your sanity once?
It's either 5 at one time, like more than 5 at one time, that could have something, or it could be more than 20%
Or 20%, okay.
loss, yeah. Of your overall sanity you had originally.
Yeah.
It's
I
5.
had a cup with that.
That is that cup. Oh. This is my water cup.
I got sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Good water in here, we should probably buy it from here on out. Sorry, didn't interrupt.
Oh, no problem.
Getting thirsty.
Yeah, no problem. So what are you guys going to do now? Or you can...
So, I'm not happy that he stopped me. So I'm gonna walk up to him and grab him by the arm, shake him.
Which Eric was kind of doing too, if I recall.
Did you just do that? Oh yeah, I missed
Yeah, we haven't resolved that yet, right?
Yeah,
roll.
roll strength checks. With advantage, you both are working on it. So.
That was 60.
Like Eric can roll strength. You're given advantage, Gunner, for helping.
Ooh, 09.
Oh.
You threw him into another plane of existence.
Hard success.
So you guys grab him by one arm, and it's hard. It's really hard to pull him. It's like he's being held in place or something, but you finally kind of drag him. His eyes are still blank, and he keeps still saying, free me, as you're pulling him away from the circle. Give me spot checks, everyone.
Wow, I have not rolled a spot check under that.
Extreme success.
17.
Nope. Succeed. Normal.
Normal success? Any other
Extreme
success?
success.
Extreme success. Okay,
Hard success.
So you just notice this stuff being, it seems like almost like there's something with your regular success, like it does seem strange that it took someone to pull him away from that circle. And interestingly, you see, like, his feet are almost like kind of pulling up, like, you know, like
Levitating?
almost like levitating as you're being pulled away from the circle. Now, with the hard and extreme success, you guys see that there's like thin, like strings or whatever. Well, with a hard success, these strings, thin strings or something, wrapped around his feet from the ground, coming from the ground. But that extreme, it looks like vines, like very thin vines holding him, wrapping his way up his arm or up his legs and stuff.
Yeah, cut it. Take out my knife.
Yeah, there's vines holding him.
Yeah, there's vines holding him down.
Take out my knife and cut it.
Sure. So you're trying to cut at it, and you notice that they're kind of like more are coming up, and you're noticing that there's like vine kind of growth on the stonework where there's, you know, cracks in the stone. There's vines coming out of it.
Am I stepping in these vines?
You're kind of stepping in them. Yeah.
Can I, now that I've moved him, can I not step in the vines and still have him? Even, can I get on the outside of the vines and cut the vines off underneath them?
Yeah, no, they're kind of everywhere. Like vines moving around the ground.
So I just gonna let him go.
And I'm a little bit further back. Is there?
Do you let him go?
I have not let him go yet.
Okay.
Are the vines just near him, or are they kind of all over the floor?
Well, you're looking and you're seeing they're all primarily they're coming up around the feet of the other mesmerized Vikings from the other
Do they
long
look like
road.
they're coming around my feet?
You know, I mean, yeah, you're kind of nervously. Like it looks like
I'm
they're kind of
definitely
moving.
nervous.
Yeah, it doesn't look right.
Are we able to pull further, or are we stopped in place?
It's like it's getting harder and harder, and
And I can't hack at the vines with a
I
knife.
mean, you hack and then it gets a little easier, but then it just gets
Thor
harder.
will go next with Eric and try to grab Fulton also, my strength.
Sure. So add your do a strength
Take
check.
ankles off is what you're gonna do.
Can I focus power? Like really focus on wanting to move Fulton? If I get a little
He's gonna spend his cheap points.
I mean,
We'll see if I make it.
yeah, let's see if you make it.
Yes, 12. So that's critical on my strength.
Okay, you guys managed to pull him rather far from the circle of people. It seems like it's there's not much tugging. Maybe the vines have completely ripped off of his feet. Actually, his it seems like they've ripped off, but you just see more vines coming towards him. Like,
We want to try to grab him and try to start running towards the stairs, I guess? I don't
Are you gonna leave it free?
Thorvald says, Thorvald says that I'll bring
Priorities, right?
I can bring him upstairs for you when you come back.
I mean, you can give me. You want to give me spot checks too down here? We didn't really look at the.
Well, I want to do something
82.
to go out.
Right.
Hard success.
Yeah, I mean, in the general light that you have down here, the flickering light, you're seeing that there are murals on all the walls, except the furthest wall where Asker was, where you kind of now pulled and you're looking at it. There's more of like a ruin on the wall. It's pretty much blank except for the strange ruin that has like slash marks in the wall, like where it's been damaged by an axe of some sort. The other murals, I mean, you'd have to examine them, but they're strange murals on the walls.
I still have Asker.
Yeah.
You tried to pull him off. Tuck mines. Use that big battle axe you
Oh no, he said there's no vines on his feet anymore, right? Or are there?
There's currently isn't, now that you've pulled it away. It's almost like his boots have been pulled away now.
So he's not in it. Is his eyes still white?
It's a good question.
3? just wanted to answer the stabbing.
Say you're. I think there's.
Who's up here? Who's up? Wall.
That
That's a bonfire, right?
yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
If it looks like a bonfire, that's the right way to show up.
It's like there's people around a big fire. Big tree. You eat yourself? Eat yourself? Oh, pretty well.
Sure.
Probably more people.
Let's go with 12. Swing of 7 marbles.
It's gonna be doable.
Are these runes we would recognize?
Huh?
Are these runes we would recognize? Those runes?
They are not runes you recognize.
I have a religion check. I'm assuming that's not what you want to use.
No, it's more your relationship with your father. Some kind of like relationship roll.
So we roll that.
Yeah, just roll well. It's the only one that's not.
98.
Oh, okay. So you're trying to like, Father, what's wrong? Why are you, come out of it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And he's just still blank, looking at you.
Father, where are
Yeah, he just keeps saying "free me" over and over again.
Good.
you? Still not free.
I think Eric's priority would be to try to get him out.
Sure. Okay.
Leave you to take him out.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer
Sure, it
for
won't
what
be
he did.
successful. Yeah.
You still don't have to answer for what he did.
Well, I hope you carry it on.
You were helping carrying him, so yeah. So Thorvald and Eric are kind of trying to carry him towards the stairwell leading up.
Turn my attention to the others and see if we can't do the same thing. Getting these others out from the.
They still chanting in their other languages.
Yes. But as you're kind of dragging him past them towards the stairwell, and everybody else, you guys staying down there watching? Following them going upstairs?
No, I was thinking at least I would be trying to figure out how.
Alright, so you're looking at the other one. Okay. And you're noticing they've got vines going up them, and some of them are starting to sprout up vines out of their, skin, and their skin's starting to look a little bit like bark-like and stuff. As you guys are dragging Asker up towards the stairs, you're right coming up to the pillar where Scarda's body is. And Scarda's eyes open up, and he stands up in front of you, right as you guys are dragging his body. And you notice he's got all these weird kind of like vines all over him now, kind of, wrapped around his body and stuff like that. And he immediately goes and tries to
I
grab,
yeah.
attack with these kind of binding arms, you two. So,
I tell Eric, I say, get your father to say, father.
Great.
Eric says, "Can I speak, brother?"
So, yeah, he makes an attack on both of you. Do you want to dodge? What are you doing? How are you trying to avoid him or fight back? You can dodge, you can fight back, you can give me a kind of idea what you're
That guy
doing.
that was slumped up against the.
The guy told us what
This was Scarday, the guy that told you about how Asker got stabbed.
Both
and
are
stuff.
equal, so I'll do fight back with my axe.
Okay. So you let go of Asker and you grab your axe and start fighting back?
I told him to get.
Okay. Did you? Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
53. I made it. I have 70.
Oh, nice.
Wait, I
Okay.
have an 80 for that. So yeah, 53.
What kind of success?
I'll burn 13 points and make it hard.
Okay, you succeed against his attack, which was just a regular attack. So give me an.
For 7 this time.
7?
Yep.
All right. Okay. So you notice that when you swing down your axe, you kind of hit. It feels like it's hitting like when you're chopping wood, right? It feels wood-like, almost like it won't do as much damage as you thought you were doing,
Okay.
right? But you managed to fight back that. But then, how about you, Eric? You're still grabbing your father.
Still grabbing my father, I guess.
Can you dodge?
Can I keep falling? Yeah, dodge.
Yeah, you start moving with your father. Give me a strength roll.
90, so I failed.
90. Okay, you fail. You notice that you can't pull your father. It's like something's stopping him from pulling. And then your father's eyes open up right next to your face. He's right there because you kind of got your arms around him like this. And you feel something wrapping around you, which is your father. And he's covered in vines that kind of are wrapping around. And you feel like a burning sensation as this vines pierce through your skin. Give me a power roll.
Oh boy,
Get power.
you're about to become a plant.
Where's power?
It's up to the second top.
And he just says, "Free me."
I got a 5, which is below the extreme rating.
5 is below. Okay, so roll a 1d6.
3.
3. Okay, you take 3 power loss, so minus your power by 3,
Good.
and you gain 3 Cthulhu mythos.
Yay. Oh, you just got smart.
So, what is
Use a skill.
If it's power, we're going to do lost power. So just cut across the side.
Yeah, you lost power. Your lights are now not loud yet, but they've dimmed. Okay, and as you as that happens, like I said, your skin feels burning, where your father is kind of touching you. You notice that there's like a weird rash-like thing going on with your skin, where your father is touching you as he's trying to grab you and grasp onto you, and your eyes go white for a moment, and you see. You see yourself, you feel yourself, it's as if it's really happening. You're falling through the sky, through the stars, and you strike a rocky ground below, very hard. Stone, rocks and dirt and stuff start spew out as you hit the ground, and with a tremendous impact, and it hurts, it's painful, and you've hit the ground on an island, a rocky island in the center of this island, and you are lying there, and you feel pain, and then at some point some humans come up and they start dragging rocks, these large stones over you, and they put these 4 stones around you, on top of you, and it hurts. You try thrashing around to get these stones off of you, and then your eyes open up and you stop. And your father says, "Free me," in your face.
Because he had bad breath.
He has bad breath, terrible bad breath.
So,
No, I should say worse.
that's enough. It's enough. You just need just awful. I mean, if it wasn't to kill a 10-year-old. So,
It's
the
about that.
island we're on, or
It's the halfway point. So let's take a break.
okay.
Take like a 10-minute break, and then use the restroom, whatever. Go get anything you want, and
Halfway through
then
the time
start
or halfway through the month?
halfway through the time that we have.
Gotcha.
So let's take a halftime break.
Are we doing module wise?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good, I think.
4% in.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on your future decisions. How far?
The island. Did we land on an island?
Yeah,
Or
it
was this
wasn't.
like in a peninsula?
Well, yeah, with your skill too, you would. Yeah, it's an island.
So
Yeah.
so it's an island. Generally a rocky island, or one filled with like forest vegetation.
Pretty rocky. Yeah, this section of Northumbria is pretty rocky.
But there you go. Just trying to reconcile the visions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically you didn't see the vision. Only Eric did.
I didn't see the vision, but there was the backstory has some. So, yep, got it. Understood. Let's figure out how we should have. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. Is that on?
Yeah, it is. Mostly for me to record it, so I know how I did and how well the
I
scenario
just
went.
wanted to know if we were going to be famous. That's all.
yeah, you'll be famous.
Don't know that I can play Cthulhu by
Confident I am.
Oop, lost a light.
You're killing it with the mood and the handouts.
Oh, good.
We were wondering what the expense was. If that's any into you, I get it.
I mean, it's.
I get it. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, we probably spent a couple $100 on all the different props. and
Instead
stuff.
of sitting in
Well, I think what he's saying about
sea
the
in an
tickets,
open window.
$26 ticket for a 4-hour
Yeah.
game is probably one of the more expensive tickets on the
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
So he was trying to figure out why this particular Cthulhu was more expensive than the other $8 tickets.
Right. Well, we try to throw out a little bit of presentation with it as best we can.
Presentation?
I appreciate your acting too.
To add mood and stuff. Oh, thanks.
That was Oscar worthy.
I actually usually do a projector, but
Oh,
then
that's
we
fine.
figured out this last night that this can be used. So we do have a big projector and
So-
screen and stuff we typically set up.
Anthony, I want to say we played Firefly in this
I want you to say it too. Go ahead, say it.
one. We can play Firefly at that table.
Yeah. That's a great question.
And I kind of remember whatever that is on the wall. Because that's not projected. Right?
No.
That's the wall itself in the room.
Yeah, that's just the wall.
It's like to bring back memories of playing a game that I think we played Firefly. On that excursion.
Sure.
I like the imagery. It's cool.
Well, you didn't commission any stained glass Cthulhu?
No, it would be cool.
When you start typing into like generative, show me ancient Christian stained glass in the form of Cthulhu mythos puking Last Supper.
I bet you we did.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's surprising how much you can find. Like, basically, what I'm using, I'm overlaying Spotify where I have all these Haloon songs from the band Haloon that does like Viking stuff, and then I'm overlaying that with different sleep time mood things that I found that have like rain noises and stuff like that, but then it has the waves and stuff.
That picture's on fire. There's embers?
Yeah, there's like little embers going on. It's supposed to just kind of be. I was trying to go with more realistic, like there's some interior stuff from like video games that show interiors of monasteries, and I was like, that just seems too video gamey. This is a little bit better to seem more real. Yeah, I'm interested.
Stained glass just never come across in video games.
Yeah.
Maybe ray tracing.
This is bright as hell. But I wonder what the hell they're building there. I still haven't figured out what they're building there.
Oh, and that big circle.
In that big hole.
I was told they're building another big hotel that's going to be there, but there's going to be like a way between it underneath, like a street underneath it.
I love it. This is how you pervert Christianity in every way, shape, and form. You put Cthulhu coming out of the water.
I've got the premium ChatGPT. And
You got some chat. You got something. Adobe comes with
what
doesn't
did
it?
you prompt for that one? Been right.
We used it.
Encourage stained glass and Lovecraft stuff.
We
There you
used
go.
we use generative AI to come up with the backgrounds for all the video game stuff.
It's a bit too on the nose for like to be in universe, but I like it.
Yeah, we use ChatGPT for generating quite a bit of the from our game.
Yeah, that's cool.
What you need
So
is,
where you-
got all the news from the Olympics. The Cthulhu Last Supper.
Yeah.
Oh God, that well, I mean, I kind of was thinking of that, but you know,
You'd get probably quite an interesting
Cthulhu
thing.
Feast of Dionysus.
Your game's there.
We are writing a digital board game for Empire Builder.
Okay.
Heard of it?
Yeah.
It's what's called the call training game.
Play a crayon game.
Where you have a resource from anywhere, but you can only get from certain cities. So cities with raw map,
Yeah.
crayon.
About that last
This is the physical game. They track and it costs money. You make money by delivery, you spend money by going on track. And it's not a digital version. Well, there was a digital version, but they put the license for it. And it was very old for the do it. Here's a card with QR code for our Steam page. So you go on the wish list. The Steam page is only very recently launched. The art and the screenshots are partially. The screenshots are somewhat mock-ups. I mean, they're
Oh yeah.
we're working on it. So that's the real screen from the real game with some mocked-up UI on top of it, just to placeholder. We'll be adding some refined UI stuff soon. But you know, when you submit a game to Steam, you have to submit obviously 5 screenshots. And you have to also produce several different art images that are for search results. Search results are presented in badges, sometimes they're presented in portrait mode on Steam. So there's all those in one of the stipulations for almost all the artists that actually can include anything from the UI. I think the reason for that is that, well, one, I think they just have certain standards that they want that art to be held to. Two, I think they built it in such a way that you couldn't produce a piece of art that would blend in so well with the site that it would appear to be art itself.
I see.
So they're very strict, very, very, very hard. And of course, the game is this sort of game. Almost everything's art, and so it's very hard to think of, conceptualize how we would produce a game screenshot that didn't have UI. So again, it's actually produce a train art.
Right now it's kind of like mini Metro.
Actually, Metro. What was Maglev Metro? You heard that? That's another one. Darwin's Toys is the But anyway, yeah. So we release early next year. Pretty wild, but
So it's a lot of games this one.
so that is the yes. So that's the so Empire Builder was the original name for the American version, or North American version of the game that they are now revenue for Euro Rail, Empire Builder, Lunar Rail, Martian Rail, Irish Rail, British Rails, Nippon Rails in Japan, Russian Rails, China Rails, all these. And so they released all those 20 years ago. And so that's not accurate. Sort of 40 years ago. Yeah. So they're now re-releasing them, rebranding them as Empire Builder as a product.
The hell did we get into if that's accurate?
No, it wouldn't.
It's $100 every day.
Oh, because you can't get it. Yeah, they're out of print. They're actually re-releasing it in Europe right now.
That's the one you're selling.
I mean, they're also selling it for $100 so it's $500 or something.
You may be looking at like a first edition original.
That could be.
Where, because it's been out of print for shit, most of 10 years.
I got a copy.
For a long time.
I bought a Euro Rail copy for, I think, $16, but I bought it in Japan, so it took a couple weeks to get to me.
Alright, you guys got it all figured out then?
Yep.
We're just using AI to produce cool shapes as stained glass windows.
Really? I didn't think about doing that. That would be cool.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
Oh, Spotted Cow. I'm from Wisconsin, so this is where Spotted Cow's from. So. Oh, that's pretty awesome, actually. Wow.
ChatGPT is insisting on doing these neon colors.
You can tone it down. You can tell it.
Yeah,
do
that's
it in
nice.
do it in the traditional red.
I wonder if I could. Yeah, I wonder if I could just do. If I could make it look like the actual stained glass that I described.
Yeah, it'd be worth a shot.
My
Yeah,
mom
that
does stained glass crafting. She's done some use AI for inspiration to take a photo, transform it into a stained glass style, and then try to create it.
It's really cool. ChatGPT is cool. Exciting.
All right, you guys all ready to get started again?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're in.
All right, cool.
Close that door.
Yeah.
What? Three more burn.
You know, I didn't sleep.
You slept longer. You didn't get up at 8:30. 8 o'clock in the morning. 8:30.
Yeah, see? That's how I use it too. It helps you get ideas.
That's awesome. Kids need to learn how to use it.
Yeah, there is a way to use it. Ban
Yeah,
it, like saying
I
don't
use it all
touch
the
it,
time at
that's
work.
not
The
an option.
single,
Yeah, you're not going to be able to put it back in the box.
No,
Yeah.
single
Always
most
use it for
impressive
outlines and
job
stuff. That's so
description designer I've
My
ever seen.
kid's the same thing. Use it to help you get the idea and then create your own out of
Right.
there. Yeah, as guidance.
I'm a project manager by trade, so I use it a lot for, like, you know, when we have big meetings, do the meeting minutes and tell me everything and then put the action items in there, and I don't have to do it myself.
Very crappy versions of emails and say, make this better.
Yeah, right.
Make this not piss off every recipient slightly less.
Write this in a way that won't give me a fire.
Alright.
All right, so there you are. You've got Eric has his father.
Can't move him. He's got a vision.
He's got a vision. He's just come out of the vision. His father says, "Free me" to him. He's holding him, but his father is also holding him in a painful, uncomfortable way.
Do I think the other, there's 3 more that are entangled?
Yeah, the others. Oh yeah. Okay, so at this point,
Because I let them go.
yeah, at this point, the other 3 turn. Tove turns towards you. Berger turns towards Halvar, and Stan turns towards Stan. They look each other in the eyes. The 2 Stans.
There can be only one.
There can be only one Stan. And they say something in the weird languages they're speaking that you don't know, and then they go to embrace you. So, do you want to dodge? Do you want to fight back? What do you want to do?
Stick and move.
I think I'm going to reactively hit him with my hammer and then kind of back away as much as I can.
All right.
Is this like a warhammer, or is this like the hammer you fix stuff with?
The hammer fixed that way.
It's like those are the same thing.
So they go to grab at you. Give me then either dodge or fight back rolls. Either you're going to try to fight with your weapon, or you're going to use your dodge roll.
You're dodging.
And at that point, actually,
Oh, that's not good.
I'll use one point of luck.
you feel like a rumble of the entire kind of rumbles a little bit, like an earthquake. But I mean, you don't really know what's going on.
So, I missed my dodge.
Okay, you missed your dodge.
But can I still get away from him? Because
Oh yeah, you were by.
I was kind of going back towards the other guys after I let them go with Esme.
Sure. You were. So I would say because you missed your dodge, he grabs onto you.
Can I break away?
Potentially in a bit.
Okay.
After you've been thoroughly infected.
But he's wraps his arms around you. You feel a weird kind of itchy, burning sensation on your skin. Give me a power roll.
Probably not. Nope.
All right. Then if you failed your power roll, roll 2d6.
Oh, gee. Here it goes. This is 9.
9. Okay, you lose 9 power. You gain 9 Cthulhu Mythos.
Hey, there you go. Those are good ones from the band.
You notice like a rash that's getting really bad on your skin. You actually see like a scab that looks like bark, like tree bark, right where this thing has kind of grabbed onto your one of your allies, one of your heroes grabs onto you. Anybody else doing? I told.
I hit Sten with my hammer.
You hit Sten.
I use a luck to succeed.
Yeah, use the luck to succeed, and you hit Sten with your hammer. Give me some damage with that.
Alright. 2d6. 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, great. It seems like thump, like you smacked your hammer against the tree, and you don't quite do 8 damage to it. You think?
Okay.
Right.
Enough to hopefully not get him to bash me in so I can get away.
All right.
Still.
And who was the next?
So I missed, but I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use 25 luck. It's okay.
Excellent.
So I have a feeling missing is not going to be a good time for me. Alright, so I hit with my short sword.
Can't waste no luck. Once.
I do one
yeah.
point of damage.
You should burn his luck and hit it.
If I do that.
Hit a corpse nailed to a door.
Use your gold to like go to Valhalla at the end of the
1 point of damage. You just
Eventually,
you
yeah.
stick
Like
into
sooner
the
than later.
the stomach of I think it was Burger that was on you, and nothing. It barely pierces. As if you try to you stuck into like a tree when you're doing practice, and it's like barely even breaks the bark. As if you hit bark armor. Yeah.
And not Bob Barker. People would really be mad at you.
Well, you know, I've seen him punch technical.
Again,
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, more rumbling of the kind of crypts, and then let's kind of go into an actual order then. Let's go with Sigrid. It's the half of the Dex order.
So, I'll try and grab it from a distance with my spear.
Who are you stabbing from a distance with your spear?
From over here, I think it was so.
From the one guys. From the third.
Yeah, be one of those or something else or whatever.
Oh shit, he looks like Derek.
Tove? Okay, yeah, you can try to stab Tove with your spear.
They're trying to kill us.
They're trying to touch us.
They're trying to
They're
very
hard
success.
Hard
Branch
success?
hands.
Okay, great. Let's do some damage.
Good start.
388.
D8.
Well, these are all.
It's
I got a 2.
2?
So, yeah, just 2.
All right. You, Sigrid, you stab Tove with your spear, and it's like you're, practicing stabbing a tree with your spear. Again, it just hits like a bark and doesn't really do very much. This is unnerving, being able to stabbing your new weird tree friend enemy. Magnus, you're up. Dex order.
Well, I was still near him, so I am going to use my knife and attempt to stab the same guy. I'm going to attempt to actually do some damage.
Okay.
He couldn't finish the
I
job.
don't think letting these things touch.
This was Tove?
Right, yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Right, because his wasn't that intense.
Yeah, you didn't do very much.
He didn't do very much, so I'll just attack on the views.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an attack roll.
Success. That's my knife.
All right, give me some damage.
Just one.
Again, you don't do very much damage either, if any damage.
I suppose I'm still.
We're having a tough time.
You guys are having
Yeah.
very tough times.
I suppose I'm still like cognizant, right?
Sounds like piercing damage is not going to
capable of talking.
Yeah, yeah,
My eyes haven't glazed over and succumbed completely, have I?
No, it's like you come out of it. Like you had this. I mean, did I give you a vision?
You did not give him a
You
vision.
did not
I
give
did not
me a
give
vision.
He felt a
I
little
kind of assumed I was going to have a vision.
I'm sorry, I forgot your vision.
I should have saw and met with Cthulhu himself.
You have the same vision, falling from the stars, blah blah blah, hitting the rock, go to the island, and impacting, and humans dragging 4 stones around you and standing them on your roots. You're thrashing about, trying to get them off of you, but they're heavy, and you try to swat them away, but you can't swat these pesky humans away. The humans then light and stomp out fires, and they grab handfuls of ash and spread it around the northmost stone. Then the men and women drink and they spit on the easternmost stone, soaking it. The rock grows heavy with saliva, pulling you into the earth, and then your eyes go back to normal, and
You
that's
know
what
party's
you're
going good when you start spitting on it.
I look
The party is going good when you're spitting on
I look at everybody that's still got a torch and I say, burn it down.
it.
That's it. As long as I say, burn it down.
I never put mine down.
say that?
All right.
You said it in like Norse though.
In Norse. So you understand.
Thorvald.
Torch it.
That's like my worst.
I'm doing
You're
my,
going berserk.
I'm doing my
Just out of
berserk.
the room.
Yeah.
All
Stripping
right.
off my
Yeah,
armor,
nice.
myself.
All right, excellent. That's awesome. Berserk. Let's see this berserk thing.
Eyes roll back in my head, and I start going after the one closest to us.
You start going.
I start going away.
The one closest to you is either Scarde or Asker.
I can't bring myself right now to attack Asker. I'll go to one thread at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Troopmate is here.
So I get 3 attacks around.
3 attacks around.
Okay. First one.
I think it's for 4 rounds.
Shoot in the face.
Hit once.
So you're on Scarde.
Hit twice.
Nice. Are you going all on Scarde?
Yes.
Okay.
Hit 3 times.
Chopping this tree down.
So 2, 4, 6 D6.
Damn.
6 points a day.
Oh, I'm gonna check.
7.
Oh my goodness.
7 plus 18
Whoa.
plus 9. 7 plus 18 plus 9.
34?
Yes.
Is that it? 34?
Is that it?
You just see him go.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, just you just hack the crap out of Scarde. There's nothing left of Scarde other than gore and blood and bone and firing across and wood
And mulch.
and mulch is all across the floor. And Scarde
Yeah.
is no more. It's not blocking your way. As Thorvald goes into his crazy rage, he
Oh no. To stay away from him because he doesn't really have the ability to determine who's an enemy.
Yeah. I mean, occasionally he's, killed a few of your
Are
clansmen.
we in like a hole?
At least 25% of the time, he kills some clansmen, but
You know what? I would say let's not bicker about who killed who.
It was amazing. It was a great fight.
all right, now we got a gunner.
Gunner is, so I am still grappled, right?
Yeah, you are still grappled. You could try to break. Well, who were you grappled by? Was it? It was by Scarde, wasn't it?
Your call.
Was it?
What is it? Are you Sten?
No.
No. Sten.
He's Sten.
Grabbing
Yeah,
Sten.
Sten had Sten.
So I got a 50-50 shot of being
I
grabbed by
have
the guy who
Scarde,
just
so it has to be Scarde.
So Scarde, so you obliterated the guy.
You obliterated Scarde. I think.
Just the guy in the hall. Was the guy in the hall
But
you passed?
did Gunner come out of that flailing
These 3 that look at
blender unscathed?
Give me a luck roll,
Okay.
Gunner.
No, 70 doesn't give me luck at all.
Ooh.
Pretty much double my luck.
Ooh.
And I can spend all my luck to get it down to my luck.
What was your final attack do you remember the damage you did, maybe?
The final move I had 2, so out of the 16, it would have been 12
12.
plus. What was my 9? The second one. 4.
You were
The
18,
last
7,
before you rolled the
2,
4.
so 14.
14?
Yeah,
Oh.
because I rolled a 16, an 18.
All right.
So we took 4.
I'm going to be nice, and it's half of 14. You took 7 points of damage as he slashed the crap out of Scarde. But he kind of clipped you a little bit.
So now we know as Gunner the Armless.
Ow!
Just remember, Wasn't on purpose.
Ow!
But
But
you hold your own one.
I am, at this point, I'm going to stumble. Because I'm assuming I'm not grappled anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you know to stumble away from
I'm getting the
Thorvald.
hell away from him.
Honestly, it was really
And
nice
I'm
at
going-
first because I cleaned everything off of you until there was nothing left to clean.
Including my arms, my forearms, and maybe a little bicep. I'm going to stumble as
Remember,
I
he has
can
armor.
to find a torch.
Oh, you do have armor.
Armor.
You do have armor.
Oh, I do all armor. The hell is my armor?
1d3, I think. Or 1d6.
Good point. Thank you very much.
26 on what regular armor.
There you go.
Give me a 6. Give me a 6.
One.
Shit.
Nice.
There's a reason I stay in the boat. I'm just damn driving. Nobody messes with baby.
All right, Sten. You've got Sten.
I don't have a torch, so I can't burn anything, and I don't want to be around the berserker. I'm just getting out of here. Getting out of this basement.
Oh, well, the Berserker is between you and the stairway up to the
All right.
basement.
Well, I'll get as far away from both him and the tree people as I can.
I mean, technically, the
How
furthest
big is this area?
the furthest away from the tree people is going towards the wall, the west wall that was chopped the heck up a little bit with the weird symbol on it. That would probably be furthest away from the stairwell and away from any other enemies or friends.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so you go up to this other wall.
What's happening over there?
Give me a listen roll.
Nope.
No? Okay, great. You're over there and you're kind of like, I'm just staying here, leave me alone.
I want
He
to
just
do
wants to get the hell away from the berserker. He just took off half my body.
You might be able to, if you stand directly, you could like blend into
Like it's something.
Halvar.
I have a torch, and I'm going to introduce my friend to it.
Okay, great. And you had Burger, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that a attack roll? Is that
You can attack if you have like a club or a spear type of thing. Otherwise, it's brawl. I mean, something that you could say would be similar to a torch. So I'd probably go
always
with.
the same as my short sword. So it's
Sure, let's go with then. You can short sword stab with the torch. Sure, why not?
I hit.
All
You don't
right.
have to be crazy accurate either.
Yeah, you're stabbing your torch into Burger. Yeah, give me 1d8 damage. What? You was just a normal hit, not an extreme or anything? Okay.
Some days.
3. I don't have a damage bonus, but it is fire. I don't know if there's something to do with that.
Yeah, it seemed like the fire it kind of bursts a little bit of flames and singes and some of the
So he's not on fire.
He's not on fire. Yeah, you didn't do quite enough damage.
If that was my goal, that would just be a factor of having hit and roll better than a 3.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you see some pieces of him on fire, but it's not quite. Yeah, it wasn't very great damage. So, next is Eric. You have your father wrapping his arms around you in a loving manner.
I don't think he's still
That was sarcasm.
That's just how you perceive it.
I don't have any located
that may be his way.
Yeah, right.
Do you burn that love?
Free me. And more of the building shakes and stuff like that. That's my daughter. So.
Eric kills the statue.
She's just making sure you're alive.
Yeah. Maybe checking on me.
Okay. If I was in the same situation and those two boys were responsible for making sure I was alive, I'd just be dead.
So I'm gonna embrace my father.
Didn't pick over.
You're gonna embrace your father? Okay. You have a loving hug.
Indeed.
And it burns. And it burns.
You had a torch, but I assume you had to drop that torch to drag your dad.
Yeah, I assumed I had to drop mine as well.
So if I get some torches on the ground, some bodies on the floor.
You know,
That's what-
fighting for fun, to wrestle and fight for them. Rolling around.
I mean, if your father is showing you love with this hug, it's more of a painful wanting to strangle the life out of you kind of which may have happened in the past. I don't know.
As a father of 2 boys, I can relate.
I don't know that gender matters in that decision.
Oh,
So can I change towards? Can I get a torch?
You didn't have
the
that.
torch.
You dropped
He
it.
did have a
We're
torch
talking
when we were
about-
initially walking.
Probably,
But
drop
The assumption is that he couldn't have held that and drug his dad up these stairs. So
Drew, give me a strength roll to try to break free from your father to get a torch.
That's a
Oh,
one.
one.
Oh, one!
Yeah.
break his arms off.
Yeah, you push him away. The vines bust off that were kind of trying to pierce into your skin and wrap around you. And you push him away to where he's free and you're free and you're able to go off and run and grab a torch. So you go and run and grab a torch in your hand.
Okay.
So that was your kind of action then for this.
That's my action.
Yeah, yeah. Astrid.
I still have a torch.
Yeah.
Because I haven't done anything. So,
Believe me, we know.
yeah, well, I'm gonna go be helpful and light burger on fire.
There you go.
Light burger on fire. Okay. Yeah, go
Burger's
ahead.
already been hit by fire once, so
Make an attack. Yeah, Burger was hit by fire once. Yeah.
Maybe the second catch.
27. I hit.
Sounds like a
You hit.
hard success.
Nice.
Not hard.
Yeah, Astrid doesn't have that
Damage,
many
that's
skills
damage.
with fire or attack.
Damage? What did that be, brawl?
D8.
Oh no, I have a staff, so could I
It's
light my
D8.
staff?
Well, you're hitting them with the torch.
You're hitting with the torch, and I'll say that's like a staff. A staff and a torch are very similar. So, just do 1d8 damage because it's not only the striking, but it's the
First one, I
fire.
got second then.
How
Or
much?
2.
Five.
Second one.
5 or
You rolled just
I
like
rolled
a 5.
5.
You rolled
Okay, I was
a
at 5. I'll take the 5.
Did you have any strength bonus?
I have a -1.
oh, well then 4. But it seems like all the damage goes through to Burger, and he's kind of somewhat on fire now.
No screaming.
No, he just keeps saying this weird thing in a weird language over and over again. But his eyes just stare at both of you, as he's trying to.
Does he seem to be reacting to being on fire at all?
I mean, certainly, like, the vines seem to be pulling away from him to some extent where the fire is going, and or it's burning away. And then we have, back at the top, Sigrid.
Oh, well, you're attempting to hit, yeah.
I'm gonna retry my spear. I'm gonna try and
It's live.
stab Tobe.
It's vegetation. It's not going to fire.
Stab Tobe with your spear? Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I like the idea.
Not as you said, 95.
95?
There is a BP extension.
Is it? That's not a fumble, right? Pretty close. Yeah, you try to stab Tobe, you kind of trip and miss, and kind of
Die.
end up in a different, near one of the murals.
You could push it.
You could push it, you could
Push it,
use,
try to roll again.
you could do something special to push it.
Yes, you have to say what it would be. That would be special. An action or something.
You missed, right?
Use the spear as like a pole vault,
Yeah.
jump and leap, and then spear back down. How are you doing it?
When you do a miss, like when you swing at something and you miss, you lunge at something and you miss, what happens? Your momentum is still there and carries you forward. How can you reuse that momentum?
Now remember though, if it goes badly,
Those feel that.
Yes.
Yes.
It's real bad. Spirit magic helmet.
I use, as I'm like falling, I use the spear to stab the ground and kind of like halt on the momentum.
Yeah, okay.
And then it's in the ground and I like try and climb up it.
Yeah, you climb up it and lead and use it to leap and go piercing straight down on Tove. So give me a new roll.
I need 28.
Huh?
Terrible.
Yeah, you impale into Tove.
You can use
Yeah,
You can use one block
Oh, yeah.
to make it a hard success.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, give me some damage.
Is it?
5.
And a damage bonus?
I have 0.
Does that hard
Okay.
success make it that makes the damage roll any different?
Momentum of the spear.
Yeah, it seems like that armory part that you guys have been hitting from the bark doesn't stop. You managed to go down maybe where there is no bark into Tove. Yeah, you drove it right in and did full damage instead of, half damage per se.
There you go.
So is he dead now?
Tove?
Yeah.
No.
It's not even annoying.
I mean, that's actually, I think, the first damage we got on Tove.
Oh yeah, right. Because we kept missing.
Yeah. Next up is Magnus.
Okay. Well,
It's
Tove
not
is I can't do anything with
Lightly
fire.
on fire.
Is Tove not on? He's not on fire. Not
Tove
near
is not on fire.
He's not near fire.
No.
He's sort of in a different space than
Yeah.
the one that's like flailing on fire.
Yeah, Burger is the one flailing on fire.
Okay, then I'm not going anywhere near the fire at all. I'm about to have a panic attack.
You
So
do like fire.
I am. I'm gonna try to finish the job again.
Which job
on
is
Tove
Okay.
because he's still barely swimming. So, and I'm gonna use against just my knife, a large knife. Oh, that's a 90.
90?
Gonna work.
Do you want to push it?
Yeah.
Throwing star.
You could be heroic and push it.
Be heroic. Okay, well, then,
Like somersault.
yeah,
I think if you turn the knob, maybe it'll go on. I still think it should be out. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
He probably just went to sleep. Haven't been messing with it in a while.
Yeah.
I
Describe what
Yeah,
you're doing.
I mean, I
If you
could-
stab, what are you doing?
I am. I guess we'll just do like a. So I missed him, but then I'm gonna do like a front flip, and then I'm gonna go straight in with my knife.
Okay, you do a front flip and try to go in with your knife.
And that's a 98.
You're gonna ask.
Now we're
Oh,
about to
that's
learn.
still
We're now about to learn the foibles of flipping with a knife.
You could do it a third time.
Well, you do a front flip and you flip and flip and you flip right into Tove's arms. So you end up
That's nice.
you're getting vines wrapped around you and you're kind of in an embrace on Tove. And give me a POW check.
You're gonna learn today.
Aww. That is a miss. It's 51. I had 40 was the regular.
It's too much.
Spend a letter.
You can use luck
What
on
happens
that.
if I get luck, right?
You don't
Yeah, you
get
can
any
use luck on
help.
that.
Showman's power. You go.
Yeah.
It's either if you fail, you do a 1d6 POW loss Cthulhu gain, or no, if it's passed, you do a 1d6 POW loss Cthulhu gain, or a 2d6 POW loss Cthulhu gain if you fail.
You'll learn more if you fail.
You get a little more infected if you fail.
Not really. In fact.
I mean, I don't really want to spend it. Can I
Don't
just take
spend
the?
it.
Can I just
Yes, you
take
can
the
absolutely
miss?
just
Okay, I'm gonna keep
You get
the
like
miss.
3. I got 9.
Who else failed their POW loss, like in a bad way?
Yeah, I haven't had to roll.
He
one.
did because he's half his.
Yeah. Okay.
I had to sit down dinner.
Yeah, you did. But just so you know, just so I'll probably forget. You also have a +1 armor for your failed power loss from the bark that is growing now on your skin as it burns and wraps, and you have these weird, infectious, like weird barky scabs growing on your body.
Kind of gross.
You're a monk.
Yeah, so roll a 2d6 for your power loss.
2 big red dice.
Okay, I was like, we're on kind of right.
2.
Oh, that's lucky. There you go.
Cigar.
2, yeah. So you lose 2 pow, but you gain 2 Cthulhu Mythos.
That's Cthulhu.
Well, that's why the very first. That's why that in the very first.
And your eyes go white for a minute, and you have this vision again of the falling to the earth, to the island, and these humans dragging stuff over you, and then dragging rocks and spitting on you, or rubbing ash on one of the rocks or whatever. And then you also, including that, you have a vision of the people that are around you are burying seeds around the southernmost stone, puny little tree sprouts, but the roots pull on the stone, dragging you down with it.
Seeds. You got some seeds earlier.
Then men and women kill one another by the western stone. You thirst for their lifeblood, wishing you could drink from it, but the stone grows fast on the spilled blood, tearing at your roots. And then the white goes out of your eyes, but you have this feeling of itching, of the burning, of the sensation as Tove is wrapping these vines around you, and you're entangled in Tove's embrace.
So am I still?
You're entangled now.
You're entangled. You need a strength check to break free on your next round.
Okay.
Now we're on Thorvald.
I was gonna say.
Oh.
I
Sorry about that. You are on you're on your second round of berserkness.
Yep.
3 attacks.
5.
Check it.
I don't have enough health.
You have the closest is Asker, and then you can pick one of the others. You can rush to if you want.
Okay, I'll do Asker this time.
Okay, attacking Asker. Eric. Asker is you've broken free from Asker. Asker is standing there between you and Thorvald. And Thorvald, in his incredible, intense rage and berserkness, charges up with his battle axe. And
59-1. This will be towards
I think I'm going to try to parry.
you're going to rush in and try to parry
parry the attack against him.
against Asker?
Your attack is back.
You are attacking his
I
dad.
know he's I realize he's no longer his dad.
Yeah. Well, and you're berserk, so
Okay.
you don't even know who's doing what.
Alright. And 15. Ooh, 6. That's a crit.
Oh my.
7.
Is this against me or is this? Sure. I'm not sure what's going on.
With you, he's definitely going against Asker. You're trying to block the blows. So give me some, give me like a fight back roll, which would be an attack back. Do you remember your successes, which were
Me?
Yeah, with your attacks? Your first
6.
It was a 50 something. This was a 06.
Yeah, the regular hard critical.
Oh, it was regular and then crit.
Regular then crit?
Yes.
And then what's your, you have a third one, right?
Oh, I didn't know that was that.
So, Eric,
79.
give me an attack roll.
Just- I made it just normal.
So what is that? Or just from my own
With your
sword?
weapon.
Whatever
Yeah.
your weapon attacks are.
It's a 50.
5?
That's the first one.
So you managed to block,
First one.
and I imagine you're not fighting back and attacking
No, it's a
Thorvald.
parry.
You're just parrying. So you managed to fight back and block the first regular blow from Thorvald. Next is but you're at a penalty dice, is a critical from Thorvald. So try to do another parry, but with the penalty dice.
Where's you definitely did.
Just another 10.
Yeah.
You take the lowest.
Take the
Take
lower
the lowest.
I've got the higher.
Higher.
No, take the worst one.
The worst result.
81, so I'm going to fail that.
All right, you failed that one. So a critical goes through on Asker, or you're
I was focusing on.
you're probably focusing on. So let's do the attack on Asker.
Okay.
How much damage you do with that one?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus my strength. Yeah, 10.
10. Okay. Okay. So you slash down with your axe after being blocked with the first one. The second one you slice down, doing 8 damage. Then your third one. And you have 2 penalty dice now with the third.
Yeah, which I made.
Which was a hit.
Oh, that's a hit?
Like you got 8.
Oh, I thought 78 was a hit.
Why'd you roll 4 dice?
2 penalty dice. So the worst of.
That sucks. Yeah. 18 and 28 and 89.
So you're unable to block the third blow against your father.
Why the penalty dice on the third?
How much?
4.
4 damage?
Yeah.
All right.
That makes sense.
So most like pretty much
Built to do 3 attacks. Most of the time.
So Thorvald axes the heck out of Asker, and Asker drops to the ground. Dead.
Oh, no.
Eric, Dad's dead.
Dad's dead, Eric.
Although you can bring them home to plant.
Maybe get a little potted plant of your father. Kind of like Groot.
Gunner. What shot? Gunner.
And yeah, I'm just thinking of Eric and him going bananas.
Why is that going to be plants?
Problem solved. Problem solved. It's like being on a boat. So I want to torch like the entire room, but this is the new place. So thought I would take 2 turns. Well, as much hay as I can get from the animal feed area, even if it's infused with animal shit,
I mean,
and drop it in the middle of the room.
well, you'd have to go upstairs to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna run upstairs with a torch. Well, not with a torch.
You're going to run around with hay and one arm and a torch in the other. Let's see how this goes.
Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. I'm going out in a blaze of glory.
Okay, you start running upstairs, Gunner. You run past where Asker drops and stuff like that. Run past Eric and Thorvald in their battle amongst each other. The room again rumbles and stuff, and you make your way up the circular staircase. Room again, rumbling again. Rock work and stuff like that, like sprinkling down on your head, and you get out into the main cathedral area, the monastery, where you're seeing all this, and it seems like that area is also being affected by the rumbling and pieces like that. And you notice, give me a spot check.
Here we go.
Just him, right?
Yeah,
Oh, this is
It's just be 38. Yeah, that'll pass.
yeah. You notice. There are like plant life, like vines and stuff like that, coming out of the ground, out of the stone of the entire monastery, and it's piercing out of like places where there's cracks in the wall, and it's causing the whole thing to rumble. And then you see in the distance, in the far doorway, vines kind of wrapping around the doors, and they shut and slam shut as vines and tree branches and stuff kind of encircle the entire door and close it, slamming it shut on you.
Oh, you boys.
This is the exterior door to get out. You're out. Yeah.
I'm getting back to the ocean. This shit on land, you can keep it.
So he made it outside?
No, he made it.
Upstairs.
He made it upstairs, but he's trapped upstairs too. You're all trapped.
Thoroughly trapped. Is
So
there
you're
any way? Not like it. So all I'm really, yeah. So the best chance is to, you know what, abandon. If it's all up there, I want to go to where the animals were, because I'm assuming they're sitting in a whole bunch of straw and feed, and I just want to light the shit. Just turn it on fire.
Okay, in the next round, you'll go running over towards where the animal
Yeah, I
door
think
is
it'll take me
and
a round
stuff.
or two.
Yeah, okay,
Get me over
great,
there.
great.
So play what you got to play, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Next is Stan. You have run away from other Stan, heroic
Yes.
Stan, who is now a tree man Stan, and he just watches you, and he keeps saying in his chant over and over again, and then comes towards you to embrace you.
Oh, he's not
Stan
stuck down
and
by
Stan.
the vines?
He seems to be like the vines are almost part of him now, or something, allowing him to walk.
He just wants to tell you.
He does. He just wants to tell you a
He just
secret.
wants to get you.
So, Stan, he goes and tries to just grab around you and whisper something into your
I'm
ear.
gonna hit him again.
All right, you're fighting back or dodge. Go do one or the other.
Hitting him with a hammer. Fighting back.
All right.
91. So that's not happening even with luck.
All right. Excellent.
I guess I could push it.
I mean, you could push it.
Go
Definitely.
ahead. I'm gonna brawl into him with like shield first, just try to like slam him.
Yeah.
So like bull rush him.
Yeah. Okay. You try to full rush into him to do some damage.
11. So that's much better. That's a hard success.
Okay. Great. So give me some damage.
8 damage again.
All right. Excellent.
You do it, are you using the torch?
No, I've got a hammer.
Yeah, you kind of bull rush into him, slam him. He kind of falls to the ground actually, but he seems to still be moving. He was a bigger guy than the other people. He was one of the biggest, strongest warriors of your clan. So
I can really put my whole back into it to knock him over.
yeah. Halvar.
So is Barger still alive?
Berger is still alive, but he is on fire.
Can we make him more on fire?
You can do more to it if you'd like.
I'm gonna use 3 luck to get that to a
Well,
success.
Two-handed battle axe is still pretty good.
3 luck. Okay, great.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Give hours on that thing.
I got no shit. That guy.
It's kind of true.
This one's not.
This one.
Yeah, I don't think it takes much to do that. All right, so 3 luck. Let's do let's do some damage. What kind of damage are you looking at? And how are you doing it with the torch still?
The torch, yeah.
Okay, 1d8.
Oh,
3.
3. All right, Burger. Burger bursts into flames. He's flailing around. Give me. It was who was fighting Burger?
Me.
You're fighting Murder too, weren't you?
Yeah, give me luck rolls for you two.
And that's our original luck, not like we adjusted luck after we ran.
No, it's adjusted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't. That's why you didn't need it. It goes down. You don't ever need to roll luck for anything. It's sarcastic.
12 luck, so I'm good.
I'm gonna roll. You can tell me what it is.
you can't use
I rolled an 8 and 9.
Yeah, I failed.
My initial luck was 35, but the current one is 7, so guessing that's a fail.
You're lucky
He's
six.
just flailing around on fire and flails into both of you if you failed. You catch a little bit of flame on you. You're both kind of on fire, and it does 1 point of damage to you right now, but you're kind of catching fire.
I stopped dropping.
Then we're up to, that was Helva, that's Eric. You've done a lot of, blocking for your father. Now he's down. He's dead.
That's dead.
Dad's dead.
Like the hands of Berserker Mania over here.
You've got a berserker in front of you that barely recognizes you.
Yes.
So we've only got two.
Killed three.
1,
Three.
2,
Yeah.
3.
How many are left?
It's like a burger, and then two that we can't.
You chopped one out, you chopped another.
Oh, so there's three.
Yeah, you've got
Burger's on fire.
you've got Tove and Stan are still up.
Oh,
It was
Burger
Halvard,
died?
there it is, Burger dead.
Burger eventually, Roman, he somehow
He's been on fire.
got you on fire a little bit and singed you, but then falls dead.
Toby is mostly untouched. And,
So you got Tove and Stan.
Yeah. Somebody's been hit like once or twice.
So what are we doing, Eric?
I don't know. I'm struggling with how to roleplay it, but I think I'm going to drop the roleplay and attack one of the people with a torch. I mean, I got one of the torches, right?
I mean,
You were gonna go get
Yeah, you got it now.
that was the lost
Sure.
cause anyway. You knew what I knew upstairs. You know you can fight.
So which one's closest to me?
Even when he was alive.
I would say you could probably Tove is closest, to be honest.
Okay, let's go. Let's go for him. So I used the same skill when I went for a short sword. Yes.
Good. I was using all over that. Same thing, so
I missed.
You missed? You don't want to push it? You
Sure.
shot?
Yes, I did.
So push it means this.
Just roll again and
You
don't
just roll
fail.
one die, right?
Or if you're not too far away, you can use luck points too to
Yeah.
succeed.
How
Either
far?
or.
I'm way too far away for
And
that.
just roll again and just go. There.
Like, when you're pushing your luck, you do that.
Yeah.
You're
Right.
losing your risk.
I have to give something, right? I'm gonna do that. Oh,
So they just have to say like what else you're doing as an action.
right. So I'm gonna like do a spin around, spinning around, kind of like an airbender.
Okay.
Kind of thing. So complete 360 and then slam into
With the torch, that
the
was.
torch.
Yeah, okay, great. Give me a roll.
Firebender or whatever.
Yeah, or like firebender.
Yeah.
No, it's 2 dice.
Both of these,
Yeah.
right? Can I still use?
No, you can't use luck to make it.
Okay.
Once you push, you can't use luck.
It's 53, which is
It looked
mine.
cool.
It looked cool.
Out of
Yeah, you did like a swirly dance with the torch, but completely missed anybody.
He's getting used
It's
to
kind
this.
of on brand.
Yeah, it looked cool.
He's getting
It's
used
like,
to
yeah.
this. He's at least making
I've
it
been
more
missing the whole
flamboyant.
freaking game, so.
Astrid.
I was what Burger is. I'm a little on fire. I'm gonna go over to Stan. And I still have my torch, so I'll light
Yeah.
on fire.
Okay, give me an attack.
I failed. So I'll do a backflip and smack him on the head.
There you go.
Okay, give me a push.
Yeah,
Gymnast.
I succeed.
All right, great. You do a backflip with your torch and stick it into Stan, and Stan, give me damage, but Stan bursts into flames. Yeah, give me an 8 damage.
Nice. 6.
Stan just bursts into flames and ends up just collapsing in a pile as the flames just kind of scorch the room that you're in here, and just it seems like a big burst of flames. Next, we're up to well, kind of the creatures. So then you have Tove, who is going to make a grab for who was attacking Tove? I forget. That was
Mostly the two of us.
Oh, you two? Okay, great. Tove goes to grasp again onto Magnus.
Okay. I think he was grasping onto me to begin with.
Oh yeah, okay. So continues a tighter grasp onto Magnus.
Okay.
If you want to try to break free, you can do a dodge roll, or a strength roll if you want.
Okay. Then let's do that. It's a success. Barely.
A success.
Barely. 46.
Barely. 46.
Okay, you managed to kind of break free from Tove, and you are now separated. And then you feel the rumble again of the whole building and the room that you're in, and you upstairs, Gunner, feel the rumble of the building as you're running towards the other room. And then pieces of the wall, the west wall that have this damage that was done, start falling away. And you can give me spot checks.
Me? What's that?
Anybody that's down there, you're not down there though, Gunner. Anybody else?
I'm ready to sit the whole place.
I did not succeed.
A hard success.
Just normal.
Miserable failure.
Hard success. You see, like, in the center, the big stonework kind of falls down from the wall. It was kind of like a false wall. And you see kind of like this red, like, light in there. And it kind of goes brighter and softer as it goes thump, 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 thump. Like something is back there.
Extreme success?
Yeah, anything extra for an extreme success?
Extreme success, you see, like, it seems to be like a cave back there or something, and you see like a tree. This thumping is coming from the center mass of a tree. Like you can actually see the vision of it right there. So yeah, there's some kind of weird big old tree, and right in the center is kind of a thump, 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 thump of redness in there. We'll go back up to Sigrid.
Alright. I'm still is Tope still alive, right?
Tove is still alive.
So I'm gonna kind of distance myself and maybe get closer to this tree meeting.
Alright. You distance yourself from Tove and go towards this tree, the western wall that's kind of broken away, and there's a cavern in there. You definitely see like a tree in there with this thumping
There's a
beat.
way out through there, maybe?
I mean, it's dark in there. I mean, with a torch, I think you had a torch. Oh, you didn't? You can't see really much in
You
there.
can't hear the rain or anything through there.
No, you don't hear any rain. You don't see anything from there.
From there, I'm gonna throw my spear at Tope from a distance.
All right, give me a throw from a distance at Tove. Hard success. Well, give me some damage.
Yeah.
Boom. Ooh, 7. Okay.
It feels like he's been alive for so long.
You throw your spear at Tove, and it impacts Tove, who comes still stumbling towards you two. Next is Magnus.
So he's not dead.
Tove is not dead yet.
Okay, he's coming at me.
He's coming at you.
So, I'm gonna
Get over
attack
your
him for
fear.
sure. No, he's not on fire.
He's not on fire.
Make him that way.
No, I'm just, fire would make me happy. So, I struggle with anxiety. Alright.
Just
Okay. So, I guess, so I am gonna fight him. I guess I'll just use my knife again, because he would be too close to me for a bow to make sense for what I use. I'm gonna use the knife.
Yeah, go ahead. Use the knife. Let's do some stabbing damage. You rush up and stab.
Stabby.
43, that's a success.
Nice.
Okay, so.
You do 1 damage.
What's that? 2.
2. No damage bonus?
No, no.
You do 1 damage.
Just.
Well, here's the thing. You stab Toby right in the heart, and Toby collapses to the ground in a pile of flesh and branches and leaves and vines. You somehow killed Toby, whatever it was. So, great job, Magnus. And at this point, all the other Asker and Tove and Berger and Sten and Skarda are all dead. And all you have is this thumping, beating tree, heart of this tree or something going on. And then the building starts moving more, and you see some giant branches inside maybe of this cavernous opening kind of moving about in there. Now I think we're at Thorvald. What are you gonna do?
Run into the tree.
Run into the tree.
Absolutely.
All right. Howling.
Axe in front. It's gonna get all my attacks.
So Thorvald dives through this opening at this beating heart of this tree.
I have to burn. Yeah. I have to burn 2 luck for the first attack.
That's very nice.
1 hit.
Heathen
2
Christians.
hits. I'll burn 7 luck for 3 hits.
Nice.
2 15. 19. 20. 23. 24. 24 points of damage.
24. Okay.
And he's just howling now.
You jump in there. You feel thump thump as you're howling and slashing at the big trunk of this tree, at this heart of this tree. You feel the axe impact as if you're hitting actual tree. It seems like your blows are somewhat dulled as you're impacting it, but you don't care. You're a berserker. You're in a rage. You're screaming and howling at it.
I don't care.
Suddenly you hear like a howl of pain as you impact, as this giant maw of this mouth of this tree opens up in pain, and you see eyes of hate and pain look at you as this tree has eyes that open up in it and giant maw of a mouth. You see the flailing of tree branches flailing about, and pieces of the ceiling and of the walls start collapsing in the crypt here as you're doing this and creating great pain to this creature, whatever this giant tree creature, as you're destroying Yggdrasil. But I mean, you don't care. You're a berserker. You don't even know what's going on.
I don't even know. I never met him. I wouldn't like
corrupted or something.
That's an old one.
Gunnar, you were upstairs. You were rushing over to the area, the door that had the animals and the feed and stuff like that. Give me a listen roll.
Because shit's happening. Oh, yeah, I'm like 30. Well, maybe I think Yeah, okay. Okay, 38. Regular success.
All right, yeah, you rush to the door and you hear like, and like the goats. I don't remember what a goat's noise make. Maybe a goat noise.
That was
Got
bad.
me eating shit tonight. There will be nothing on the bobby tonight.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Jesus, I got it.
Bring your sheet, your dice.
This is bad.
No, it's all good.
Nothing. Yeah, it's perfect.
Nothing ever good happens. Come with me.
Come with me and bring your dice.
And bring your dice.
Yeah, bring a light.
Okay.
Bring a smoke and a beer too, or whatever, and that might be good too. No.
So you hear this.
So he's taking care of him. Stan.
Well, now that Torvald's not blocking the stairs, I might want to get the heck out of here.
Yeah, you were kind of by when you see Torvald jump through the wall of the tree. You're probably like, we're right here by the tree that opened up and everything collapsing, and you're like, what the heck's going on? So
This
now
is not my problem.
yeah, it's not your problem.
So I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna find out that the doors are closed.
Yeah, you run up the stairs, past everybody, up the stairs. You find the doors are closed, and you go and you see Gunnar entering a room over there. And why don't you go over with them?
I don't think I want to go over there.
Go over with them. Chris, he's running up the stairs to find whatever's happening to Gunnar happen. They're probably just drinking beer in the storage room.
Alright, I lost the pen. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, take that.
I ran up the stairs and I'm looking to see what it is. So you rush up the stairs, you see him
All right,
standing
Halvar.
in the doorway.
Yeah, all the things are dead, right? No, we just have the tree.
Yeah, the tree's the tall here. I mean, it's a tree. What can it
I mean,
do?
it's a tree with a mouth that screams.
Yeah,
We're just
yeah.
how we have an dual sanity.
That's thank you. Let's roll sanity. Hey Chris, don't forget to roll sanity.
I did. I failed.
All right.
I failed.
And you,
What's
you
the-
got me
I'll throw a couple
you see
losses,
him
so
stand there.
All right,
And
if
you're
you
still actually.
Can you roll? Can you throw up there?
You see him. You see him stand at the door.
I'm just gonna take it. I kind of want to be
He has
great.
a torch in his
I failed
hand,
sanity check.
and he's like,
Does Torvald even need to do sanity?
I don't think you need to do sanity. You're already insane.
The tree is stationary, right?
Is it? I mean, these branches are moving and writhing in there and knocking pieces of the
I
stuff.
have an idea. So the bottom,
room is probably
very motion. They're very. Is there a lot of movement at the bottom, or is it all the branches up top?
Bottom too. Like you see, like a root bust through the wall in another
I
section.
wanted to get close enough to throw the torch into the bottom branches.
You could give that a shot. If you failed your sanity, you lose 12 sanities. And if you succeeded, you lose 5 sanities.
That's even worse.
Yeah, I know. They're surprisingly less paid.
Dang, you guys have looks now.
Yeah, I started
The
with
creature must have,
So
in your loss of sanity,
okay.
You have the door in your hand. You could shut the door.
you have found Yggdrasil, but Yggdrasil is actually here to destroy the world.
It's big.
You know, you're.
So,
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you fight it? Do you let it destroy the world? Do you let it destroy your people? Should you help it?
Right across. Remember, right across.
Keep
the
saying,
hall,
"Free
there
me,
was the,
free
the
me."
Betting and the
Who lost the most sanity? Like, what was the highest sanity loss?
I have. Oh,
So
my.
you see
What do you
him
mean?
shut the door.
How?
We all lost 12.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, but who failed by the most? I guess.
I had an 88.
I only
I
felt
went
like
with
It could be open. I've got
88, I think, is the winner.
Try to-
Well, but what's your
My sanity was
his
75.
sanity's high,
Yeah,
so he's the one that failed by 4.
Oh, okay, okay.
Absolutely. Try to find a weak spot in the door.
Um,
It has to be a hard or better.
Extreme.
Actually, I think because of who Astrid is. Come over here.
You wouldn't be able to do it.
With my thing.
But if you break those out,
It doesn't matter.
you might it might make more of it loose.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
it's going to take it's going to take
It's fun.
4
I
or
think
5
about
rounds for you to freeze
I think
these
about
first
that.
2 off. And then you roll up fast.
We played a game of this last time I was here where I was that schizophrenic
Yep.
tour guy.
And there's like
Because
the
everyone went more
that's
insane.
mostly
I
pain
gained
stuff.
6 because I was going
There
crazy.
was some
Like, went.
wine.
You remember? So it's like by the end of the game, I was the
No,
most
no,
sincere.
But in the game, she was cute.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Right, so do I need to make a roll to throw the torch?
Yeah.
But there is some
How about you were up, right? So it was your action. Yeah. Roll a throw with your torch.
Firelight
Oh,
seeds,
the
stuff like that.
throws.
So you know the property and stuff. Try and see.
I rolled a 9. That is a hard success.
Okay, where are you aiming?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at that picture, but like, my thought,
Imagine a mouse here with the heart beating and stuff.
well, my thought was to get it down low enough that, I like to build fires, and getting a fire under a bunch of tinder and fuel is a good idea because it burns up. So that my thought was to get it down low enough that it would burn and spread.
To just
Yeah,
set
yeah.
the room ablaze.
Absolutely.
I just want to set the room ablaze.
Now, are you going to set you're setting the room with the monster, with the potential monsters ablaze with the Betty?
All right. So you managed to throw it exactly where you wanted to go. Roll some damage.
For that, you can just hold it by the Betty.
Roll D100.
You want to
What would you like me to roll?
on the bed.
Absolutely.
1d8 is a torch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Live with it, with me.
Absolutely.
Leave the room.
Absolutely. You
Now I'm
totally
looking at. We're looking at.
Oh, and you did an extreme, right?
It was, I was.
Oh yeah. There's no
It was a 9. I don't know if
It's very hard, but you do have the wooden pews.
So the wooden pews will take time.
I rolled a 3
Have just
on a D8.
Probably wet.
they're really roughly built.
You throw this torch and lands right in there, and immediately it starts burning up the
places that you
the base of this tree, kind of creating light in there, showing like this weird kind of cave where this tree's been
There's
in,
another torch.
or maybe aeons. And as you do that,
And
again the mouse is like in pain as flames are burning up it, and it starts writhing again, and it starts busting pieces of the wall, starts falling down and collapsing, and
help him with the door.
it's actually looks like it's starting to move, like it wants to get away from this fire that's burning it.
absolutely.
It
and it has to be an extreme to move them along.
it's terrifying. Give me another sanity roll as you do that.
3.
You do have this.
Oh, miss again.
All right.
You may be getting your wish.
I might getting my wish.
If you fail, you lose 1 sanity as more. You think this whole place might collapse on you. Eric, what do you have at? What are you doing?
But it's still too tiny to get.
Try to hit it with
the
torch.
You have around 3 turns.
So you're gonna rush in there and hit it with the torch, or throw it like he did?
I'm rushing this.
All right, you rush in and you dive in by it next to Thorvald, who's flailing with the axe and swinging at it. You're trying to stick it with the torch. Give me an attack roll.
Hopefully I can open it
It's
up.
a big tree. We'll give them a little room.
Yeah.
The animals came out.
27.
Because they're not huge. You can
I don't
Okay,
think
so
so.
that's a hit.
Yeah, okay, great. Give me some 1d8 damage.
As far as I'm concerned, he sets the sheep room on fire. The Rangers are probably gonna go right into it.
Yeah, I didn't really think it was.
All right, you light some more of its the side of the tree burning, and it's crying out in pain at this burning.
No, makes perfect sense.
And
give me another round.
yeah,
of,
it's
strength
just
checks.
more and more writhing and swinging of branches as more and more pieces of the
Regular success.
this whole place feels like it might come down at any moment on you. Astrid,
And door, you know that the door behind you,
I'm just gonna watch it. It's
still
kinda
hitting
beautiful.
and beating across it. You do hear that a couple
That's
of
all.
doors are
That's you're just gonna watch it? Okay, you stand and you watch and you gaze at this tree, this beautiful tree, this Yggdrasil moving about, destroying
Now
things
the other room,
as your companions are fighting
The
it.
room's on fire.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
smokes him out.
So is there enough light upstairs?
All right. So next we have the tree itself, flailing branches, swinging branches.
And it's just barely starting to
It swings a branch down, smashing down at Thorvald, who is hurting it.
There would be some ropes like that.
Do your
No,
best.
No.
All right, are you gonna dodge or anything?
Weeping willow.
There are
Any dodging or anything?
Can I fight back?
You can fight back
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
That might be that's oiled, I'm sure.
That's oiled. So, well, it's oiled. That might be a good thing.
It
Or
might be
my
a good
three,
thing.
that's
you
one.
know-
So how many
know that
times
once
did
you
it
got
attack
going,
me?
it would probably
Once
all
right
right,
now.
so we're-
Okay.
so if I can go from where you are, from the front, run back to the other door, there's a bag,
18.
Yeah.
grab that rope.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah.
So you, but is that what kind of a success?
Oh well, I'll burn two, and it'll be critical.
On it, just
Oh,
next to it,
nice.
cleaning up to it.
You managed to easily block the blow of this tree branch smashing down at you, and you can do an attack
Yeah,
then.
and you do it fast enough and quick.
Because this is a fight back, it's not actually your round. It's an extra attack to your 3 attacks. It's a 4th attack.
So both of them should start catching.
That's all I want to do is never catch the door. Go back and
Absolutely. Absolutely.
91,
No.
69, yes.
Oh,
And
nice.
Well, you don't do the other 3 attacks yet.
okay.
This is its attack on you, and you fought that.
The first one.
Yeah, just one
One round, and if you strip down, what are your sides?
So how much damage you do?
9, 10, 11.
11 damage?
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
16. Yeah, you think you get one more board out and he can get free without his armor. 2 more boards out, you can get free without your armor. And you can drag the armor through if you want.
Yeah, you smash and chop this branch right off that tried to attack you. You
Learn its lesson.
slice one of its branches right off. One of its swinging branches. And then another swinging branch. It basically spears out at
The idea that you're getting here is that you have to get harder extreme to make headway on the board. So
At Eric.
basically it's taking 2.
So do you want to dodge, Eric?
to get 1 board out?
It's like basically like almost created like a spear stab right into you from a branch.
Oh my god, you gotta,
And I'm gonna try to dodge.
You can fight or dodge. Or,
I'm gonna dodge.
okay.
Okay, so yeah, you got a whole board out. So you could get out now.
Maybe I was
come
fumbling
in.
with my armor instead of actually.
Yeah, just dodge.
And then you can or you can wait till you get all five.
I mean, if I get out, I can help you from the inside.
The door is on fire, and the rope is actually burning now.
And I barely made it underneath, so
causing more
success.
Yeah.
Barely made it. You succeeded.
Success, Jeff.
Yeah, you managed to dodge away from one of the spearing like arms.
Now that you've got now that's on fire.
And then,
fire, it is burning.
That's all I want.
The door's inflamed, and the door is still pounding, but you hear.
Who else is right there
Whatever's
by the thing? You are too. That was.
I must be pretty close.
Yeah, you are right next. That's right. So another branch comes swinging about, but it's more vine-like and tries to wrap around your waist.
Are you getting yelled at?
Secret. So do you want to dodge, fight back?
So you can get through, right?
No, it's a dodge skill.
I don't think it's big enough.
You succeed.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Hard success? Okay, you managed to dodge out of the way of that one. And then why don't I? Where are you, Magnus? Actually.
Let's see if we
I'm in there somewhere, but now that thing's on fire, correct?
Yeah.
Like and there's no way I can. There's now no way out of this. There's
When you
no
go
way
upstairs,
running
you
and
saw
sprinting.
Gunner and
That's
Stan.
where I want to go. Anywhere that the fire is no longer.
All right, go run by them.
Oh shoot!
Yelp is gonna get the hell out.
I don't know what's going on over here, but.
Yeah.
Escaping the girls.
They're trying to escape.
Hey, so that guy was on fire, so I ran away.
Sounds like an easy
Oh,
He
okay.
came out.
Because I'm fearful of fire.
Absolutely no. And it's
Oh,
good.
you
No,
were-
it's
That's
good thing.
Okay, we got Astrid.
You
is
came into a nightmare.
Halvar, where are you?
I have lit the
Oh, shit.
on
Halvar, where are you?
You are so.
I'm in the same area there. I'm not.
But you threw. Sorry,
Yeah, I'm
Around
not in melee.
you're not in melee.
I'm certainly not in my melee. Maybe the tree's melee.
Yeah, so Astrid and you are kind of watching, or you had thrown a thing, but Astrid is just watching. All right, I'm gonna go with. Why don't you guys give me luck rolls and the worst failure? Luck rolls for Eric, Thorvald, and Sigrid.
I'm 20.
You don't need a
And
luck.
you see these.
I got 79.
Something like that.
So how much did you miss by?
I know.
There's
What was the I missed like 15.
Oh,
15 or 50?
15.
15, okay.
Okay, and you see these
You
two.
missed by. He
I rolled
missed
two.
by.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, you're
These guys
fine.
both passed theirs. He missed his
And
by
there's
40
a
something.
By how much?
43, I think.
Oh, okay.
45.
Okay, so you Astrid, don't worry about it.
You know what?
Hey, but you do hear in your head the same thing that was said in your head before. Secret.
You would be free. You need,
A branch comes out and wraps or tries to wrap around you again. Another one tries to grab you. It almost like multiple branches, like a fingers grab onto you. Give me a. Do you want a dodge? And you would have a penalty dice for a dodge or a fight back
and yell at her.
because you've already had to dodge before.
Go.
I
You're
guess.
gonna go back downstairs. Time to go.
Now you, I need
Huh?
you to make a.
Yeah, give me a penalty dice dodge.
What is a penalty?
It's extra dice and you use the worst roll. 10.
That one you're gonna roll and you take the worst.
Yeah, no, you're.
Give me a hard.
That is.
A hard.
15 is 7.
I got a 72.
I got 22. My hard
73? Okay. This like almost hand like tree branch grabs around your waist and grabs
This
you,
is what it's for.
and you
I'll
feel like
Okay, so
as it's
stand
grabbing onto
and
you
yell
tightly,
what you want
and
to
it
yell down the stairs.
puts
Yell
you
it to them.
right into its
It's
mouth
time to
and
go!
bites down on you.
Yell again.
It's time to go. Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. Now
You
what are
take-
you doing?
Sigrid, you take 26 points of damage.
I'm dead.
It bites
Should I try to go through
you
that?
right in half. Blood and gore spraying all over Eric and Thorvald as poor Sigrid is eaten right in front of you by this thing.
Burning inferno.
Would leaving put me right back there?
That's my sister.
Would leaving put me right back
Huh?
there?
Anything goes up.
He said, "Is that a sanity check?"
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And actually, everybody makes sanity checks.
Yeah, I watched
Well, I mean,
Halvar makes a sanity check at a penalty die.
15.
No.
I'm gonna try to get.
So right now you are at the top of the stairs.
But
And you have to
86,
run
which is definitely a fail.
crouch and run through
Again,
smoke
Does Thor
with
won't
flame
even
with
need
two
anything?
flaming door, a
Not
flaming
really.
door and a flaming
Yeah.
But
round
can I will yell
How many more rounds of your
This
thing?
is the last round.
Okay.
So
you're still.
I am yelling,
you're not
I
like
just
walking
yell
around
loud.
with a fire.
Right.
If you think your character, you
Oh,
can drive,
Gandalf.
your character will drive.
Fly, you fool!
See?
Yeah.
I failed my sanity check.
Okay.
Yes.
Do that?
I
Do
think that
it.
I would try
This
to. I think I would-
tree
Next roll.
killed
Give
your
me a dex roll.
sister. You need to kill it. This, you can't, you know.
Excellent. Yeah.
She was your life. She's your sister.
Hold your.
Your only sister, your big sister. You must avenge her.
Take any of the smoke.
Okay.
Anybody else fail?
Pumping across the
I
and you
succeeded.
No, I
two see
succeeded.
this.
I'm fine.
And he
They were horrifying vision of poor Sigrid getting killed, but you still have your senses together. I mean, you lose some sanity,
That's what I'm
2
going
points.
to. Yeah.
You lose about 12 points of sanity. Halvar. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, to
That's
be
so
honest.
far. Now it's a 74. My card is a
So,
42.
so yeah, exactly. You
So
are
now we're up at
you hit the door and you're head and shoulders
at
apart.
Magnus. But Thorvald, give me a.
Here we go.
You don't wanna do that.
You said fly, you fool.
Luck is not important.
Please, Benny.
One.
With 27 minutes, spend the luck.
This is you get out.
Well,
Spend it to get out.
19.
I'm sure there will be no more sneaking bugs.
Possibly gonna die.
Uh,
Everybody that's left behind.
82. I will burn 2.
if I jam, so if I don't, and then
That's 3.
If you
Three
don't,
hits.
right now you
3
are stuck.
hits.
One hard, one.
I'm not going to describe
Or
it
no.
further
No, it
and
doesn't
tell you.
Just roll hit pretty hard.
You perceive yourself as being wedged in this hole because you're so panicky.
11, 14.
It's up to you.
18 and
Burn it. Just to burn it. Yeah, burn it. Just to burn it.
12. 30.
30.
30 points.
You're down to 1 block.
Killed the tree.
yeah.
Nice.
Oh my God.
So
Okay.
yes,
That's
you go dive through the hole. You make it through the hole. Your armor catches a little bit on it, and it tears. But you don't care. You're right
It
so far.
Flails and swings and knocks more pieces of the brickwork down and of the whole roof down.
Is above it? Is any
Should
light
take any of the
coming
board
from
with
above it?
No, he did not.
Yeah, I mean pieces. It's basically like pieces of the ceiling are collapsing around it and you. Everybody that's still alive down there, roll dex checks.
Oh, absolutely. You want to take off
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You take off. You strip off your armor and go through. No problem. And you're
63.
You're
I'm
by
dead.
him doing that.
21.
And
Failed.
jumping
I
through.
made it.
You can't roll.
All right,
another piece.
If you made it, you take like 1 point of damage
And
from
you're on the outside.
falling debris.
I do want to still
If you failed,
Absolutely.
you take 4 points of damage from a big chunk of roof that fell off down onto you.
No,
Everything's going way up.
Everything's going way
I
up.
don't worry about
You
accelerating
notice
fire.
the fire
Yeah, it is.
burning across
You've been going crazy.
the door of the church.
Today we know that.
That's a good thing about Berserk.
She
You're already much crazy already.
I'm telling you, if their ceiling was
So that was Thorvald.
It was a stone ceiling.
The gunner's over there. Sten's over there. Halvar.
They
So-
might have heard it's time
This
to go,
giant tree.
but you don't know what's going on down there.
I'm gonna do what I can to
So I'm thinking about the tools I have.
Absolutely. Give me
The
straight
torch
and you
seems to be effective. It's on fire still. right?
Yeah, it's still on fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't have the torch anymore.
When you
The sword doesn't seem terribly effective.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean-
you get one more regular next turn, and it's gone.
Is there-
So it'll be fine.
I don't guess there's any. There's no way I could do
He's on the
more damage.
outside, and he's over on the other side. So he's no, you guys are no longer fighting.
I'm trying to think of this way of bringing something down on top.
One more time. Let's do it.
66.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking around and it's hard to, I mean, maybe if you tried to,
I gotta regulate.
knock down some of the, some of the pillars, because that would take probably a while.
Yeah, I'm sure some things are hitting it, and it's knocking down. Does it seem to have-
Yeah, it's falling around it, bouncing off of it. It might be doing some damage to it, sure.
Absolutely. You strip your
Do we hear her yell?
Yell back to make sure that they know that everything's on fire.
Give me this.
It's good. We're out.
Absolutely.
She yelled earlier.
Yelling.
What was that?
They were yelling before.
Oh, there's lots of yelling.
Well, she yelled down to us.
I
don't
go
know.
down to them and it's time to go.
Okay.
I did not do it.
If you got a listen roll, you hear her yelling, it's time to go. Or you heard her earlier. Huh?
I don't do that.
I heard it. He told us to leave as well.
But you, Halvar, with your sanity loss, will not leave until this thing is dead.
Okay, so you can take that decision away from me, so I'm gonna go in and get smashed.
Your sister, you have to avenge her.
So I go hit it with sword.
All right, yeah, give me a swing with the sword. Or something.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, great. An 8 to hit.
You can try to get across. It's just a
Where the branch flap and on top of it.
Was that critical?
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah.
Critical?
Yeah.
Okay, it's max damage plus the damage roll plus your damage bonus.
So we came in.
Alright, so 8.
Plus 8.
8.
So
You will get max damage.
6.
Oh, 6.
So it's 8
Yep.
You stab it really good and right where its heart would go. It's really, but not quite enough. But your sword is now kind of stuck.
Give me dex roll.
It is flailing about in pain, in anger. You don't know what, but it is furious. More pieces of building have fallen down, and it's starting to move towards you, move over, trying to almost step with its roots on top of you. They're coming out into the building, into the pieces of the ceiling are starting to collapse, where you can see the upper part of the, like it could potentially, you see light from the cathedral above.
You cut your foot a little bit. You're doing the trip stuff.
Next we have Eric.
So yeah, you guys are running. Give me another.
So
dex
Eric
roll.
heard time ago.
22. That's a hard.
Extreme success this time.
I guess I should take that advice. I guess I'm gonna run towards
church is on fire.
Oh, I.
And
Keep
all three of them have built their way through.
They have. Well, now pieces of also the floor, so are falling down.
Yeah.
Into the,
So when they go up, there's like it's there and smoke like down to here.
smoke.
And they lit the entire upstairs on fire in
I
several places.
But this thing is
I
still
lost
alive.
5 seconds.
Yeah, it's still in the room. It won't go through the fire.
Oh, it won't go through the fire. It's like in the room.
It might if they come through, but I mean it's.
Yeah, okay. All right. Great. Now I know where they are. Okay.
I'm running for the door. I guess.
I'll describe it when they get upstairs.
We'll listen.
Yeah.
He's listening to the advice that was yelled down to him.
All right. He's rushing up the stairs. So you have Eric is rushing up the stairs, Chris.
Excellent. I will describe this. You guys, are you on your third dex?
We
roll?
just rolled it.
Second.
Yep.
Second.
All right. Astrid, what are you doing?
I drop to my
excellent,
knees
excellent.
and
One
yell
more
stop,
and you get to the
and I
stairs.
hug the tree.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
Top the stairs.
You yell stop and go up and hug the tree, and the tree takes one of its arms and wraps it around you and kind of almost cradles you as you do that. You are protected in a way from this, from hurt as this tree grabs you and cradles you.
You look across in the sleeping quarters of the
Got
monks.
Magnus, and we
It's
got,
like a freaking
so then the
bug.
tree,
Flames are shooting back out. There's smoke about up to your ankle.
it's
Up to
taking
your
two of its
so,
forearm
your waist.
attacks to grapple around you and kind of
and
coddle you.
as you
And the
go,
other
you see
two arms go and reach out and try to
Reach out,
try to touch someone.
What size are you, Dark?
I'm guessing.
I'm shooting against
Halbar, it tries to reach out for you, but you somehow manage to sidestep it, block it with. Maybe you even picked up Sigrid's shield to block it with her shield. Your sister's shield, and she protects you to some extent. But then the other arm grabs out and tries to wrap itself around Thorvald.
I had all the treasures, so I can't
Fight back? Okay, give me a fight back roll. And then you still have one more of Berserk or no? Okay, so now you're feeling exhausted. Exhaustion is coming over you.
Yeah, 31.
31?
31.
Okay, so you succeed in fighting back. Give me an attack.
You can do a dex roll because you're hurrying through this.
I did roll a 6.
No, it's not that I'm 87. I don't have enough.
Okay. You fight back and slam into its bark, but it's so strong, the bark on its side seems to protect it.
Burning your eyes.
You're also coming into more cognizant of what the heck's going on as you're feeling.
Like,
They could be there.
She died? Who died?
You saw Sigrid die.
Sigrid died. Now,
Sigrid
she's
died.
down, okay, and you're attacking with me.
Right, and Astrid is like wrapped in its arms of this tree creature.
Okay.
So,
And it's telling you to stop, I believe.
you guys
She's
are
telling us
So
to
we
stop.
just rolled
Yes.
the third one.
Astrid is telling you to stop.
Regular success.
Yep. You guys,
You don't know this.
You guys made this shit. Yeah, ignore it.
I just say,
Player blindness.
I yell out, why?
Okay, so yeah.
want me to stand up?
It's killing
What was
us.
that?
No, you're good, because
They're done.
we're largely done.
It's just a tree. You didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
Oh, sure, they'll be fine.
I've got one more.
All right.
I'm gonna try to open this door though.
Yeah, you're gonna kick it open. And
So
start
this
fire.
tree
There's a
thing
trap inside.
looks down
absolutely.
at Thorvald with kind of a weird smiling grin as you're watching it, and it just
Really?
Oh,
tries to
really
bite
well.
down
Sweet Jesus.
On
You take the entire
on you.
Oh.
Yeah,
and all,
on Thorvald.
Okay.
and the door
And it
flies
just tries to
back,
bite down
it
on you.
hits something.
All that
That's
freaking
kind-
work.
That's kind of
Yeah, I know
strange.
for him.
And, You can give me a penalty dice,
And
fight back, or
flips
dodge.
over
I'll
wherever
fight back.
it hit,
Okay.
and slams against the back of the wall. Give me a sand check.
Oh,
Sanity.
70.
Sanity.
70?
No,
Seven.
You're
That-
going into the
that's-
door with the.
Oh, I
Oh,
think-
no,
That name, okay.
Yeah.
He heard
And
knocking.
I got-
or
yeah, it's a regular
yeah,
success
yeah,
for
yeah.
you. It got a hard success bite, so it's biting down on you.
It was
I'm sure we'll be fine.
I don't
only
so
have
lose
14.
4 seconds.
That was
You
not
did
much.
more than me.
You did 26 to hit.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is.
All right.
fun.
It
This is what you see.
bites down right over your
And
head
there's now
onto
a fire
you,
behind
and
it, and some fire in front.
as you
knock the
take
door into
18
it,
points of damage, that's
over
who
the top.
dead.
Yeah.
Gore and blood spraying about. Astrid, your new friend Tree, has just
Yeah.
killed your
So
berserker.
this thing is there,
And Halvar, you are left there with
of the goats
this vision
and
of
the chickens
what just
all
happened
into
to
this one
poor
mass
Thorvald.
that is screaming
Yeah. Is it my
and
turn?
furious.
Let's see. Yeah, that would be go to. We're not on Sigrid. We don't have Thorvald's dead. Halvar, yeah.
What was that?
You're on.
Alright, so
Oh, you're just saying
cut off.
I'm out of here. You're just fucking running.
So,
oh yeah, give me that.
we set the scene.
Yeah, you're out.
My sword, which did a good attack earlier, right on the heart, but wasn't quite.
But it's like stuck
Got
still.
stuck
Oh,
there.
excellent. Yeah, you
I mean,
can still
But
hold.
how? Or
If you think you can get out next turn without a problem,
he
if you
cut
wanna-
off a
if you wanna
branch.
push it,
With
you
a
can
his
push
big
it.
axe.
Yeah,
Or
it
else
was
you
big
can
axe.
lower
Yeah.
and lock
So I'm gonna
it
pick
apart
that
and
up.
get through
Yeah,
and
sure.
Use it to hammer that sword in.
Okay, give me an axe roll.
Okay, no problem.
Are you using the branch?
I'm using the branch.
Oh, the branch.
Yes.
Yeah, we
I'm
will
gonna kill the
Okay.
tree with
we
the
will
tree.
not be
You
using
probably
Ooh,
don't.
that's interesting.
You don't want to push
I rolled a 35.
because the result. of
Okay,
pushing it,
okay, you can smack at it with the tree branch.
I was trying to drive that sword in deep.
Oh, you're trying to pound it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, let's do it.
What did I hit?
You hit. Roll some damage.
No.
Roll the damage for your short sword.
Nothing at all.
Five.
I am
love your
I am a
attitude.
fair
Five.
keeper.
Five?
Yeah.
Boom.
Garden party. Completely garden party.
So I need 28 luck to get it down to the heart.
No, you just that. Yeah,
Burn
burn
the
hard.
party.
I'm down to one.
It was worth it.
It's not going
It was worth it.
All right, you feel like
Luck is never
you impacted right into the heart of this creature. It howls in pain and immediately just crushes Sigrid, that just spurts in a bout of like a tomato, just spurts all over. Huh? Sigrid, or no, I mean Astrid.
I think I did.
Just basically turns Astrid into a tomato, a burst tomato,
Oh, that's not good.
and you see the heart
That's all of it.
beat, boom,
And
boom.
when you get free, there is no one.
And a sickly light goes out of it as Halvar has actually slayed this creature.
Go. Yeah, they got a bigger pin.
Oh, yeah, it is the outside of the app.
Okay.
You
So
do
how
notice
is just
one thing.
wrecked.
You need to talk.
It looks like the glass is the land was
Okay.
flat. And
No,
now it's
well, you're definitely right. But like emotionally, like one of his mentors, one of his heroes dies, someone died.
Yeah.
3 of them have made this ship.
Giant
The fourth
tree
one
monster.
has just barely got
wrecked his tires.
his ass through the
Okay.
hole and released the creature. And the room's on fire and there's smoke down to.
At this point, the creature.
What was that?
The creature would fall.
Yeah. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah. Well, they don't know that, so it's okay.
Okay.
Is
They're
there-
out, so
is
you
there,
don't
is
know.
there anyone alive down there?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. So that's gonna be fun. So
I'm gonna try to make my way to the boat.
Okay.
But
So,
I'm crawling up instead of down now, right?
What you find is this tree creature is in its bouts of a death kind of thing going, and the building is collapsing as it's kind of just swirling about, destroying the building. What are you going to do, Halvar?
I mean, it does feel like a safe place to be.
The entire upstairs is on fire.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Floor,
yeah.
pews, everything.
Everything's on fire up there. Okay. So, what are you going to do?
Well,
The building is the crypt
feel like
there.
a safe place to be.
It is definitely not a safe place to be. Everybody's dead that was with you. Are you staying to die or are you fleeing?
No, I'm gonna flee, but I do it like just real quickly, like looking in this room. Is there, it's one obvious exit that I came in.
Yeah, yeah.
But is there any other ways? Can I climb this?
Give me a luck
tree
roll.
or- 6.
A 6? Oh, 6?
Yeah.
That's lucky.
Oh my god, that's lucky. That is very lucky. Oh, 06 luck check?
That's phenomenally lucky.
You see some light shining
I think I
through.
asked this question earlier. I didn't get a strong answer.
Yeah.
I only had 5 luck.
Oh my god.
So
you failed.
I failed. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's.
You see light above you. If only you could reach it.
Push the luck roll.
No, you can't push the luck roll. If only you could reach it. Now your only way out is to run back up through the stairs, across the chamber, back up the stairs, and into
Which
the
I'm going to
cathedral.
try to do, but I understand.
But you
it's not
see
really-
daylight, but you just can't.
Feasible.
There's no way to reach it.
So you run your ass up the circle staircase. Your eyes break the horizon of the stairs, and you notice that the entire church is on fire, and it's spread out to the flooring. And there's a small path. Luckily enough, pretty much down the middle. You'll have to wait a little bit. And through that, on the far side, you see the door. And at the bottom of the door, some of the wood's been kicked out. You think you think you can squeeze yourself through it?
Okay.
It's a way out.
Right.
Can he get there though?
Give me
Isn't it on fire?
Give me a dex check to see if you can get through the fire. It has to be.
55.
It has to be a hard. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
He's on dex check. 88, and I can't push that to success.
Nope, that's fine. You take 3 points of burden of damage from fire, and you're on fire a little bit.
So, you died.
They all died.
You see the hole near the floor. What are you gonna do? It doesn't look nearly as big now. When you get
It shrank.
No, it just your mind
So
is
what is this? Is the surface made of stone?
It's made out of wood, but it's solid wood.
Okay.
And it hasn't been copied.
Okay. So I think what you're saying is that I don't think I can get through it.
You definitely with your armor, you don't think you can get through. You might be able to get through if you're really, really lucky and willing to leave a pound of flesh behind.
Okay.
Luck is never used in this game, but I would actually have to require one.
As he found out with only 5 luck and rolling a 6.
6 and fail.
So I'll shed my armor. It's probably not all that comfortable with all this heat anyway. But I'm gonna throw the armor through the hole.
Absolutely.
And then.
And as you throw the armor through the hole, you see who was the last one out?
Eric.
You see Eric, and you see his back, and he is almost out of sight, running away.
I yell his name.
Give me a listen, and it has to be an extreme at this distance.
Yeah, give it a training and all that shit.
90? 99.
Gone.
He's hearing nothing but his heart pounding as he's running.
So I guess I'm gonna try to climb through.
You climb through. Give me a luck check.
A lot. Dash?
Oh, no way!
2?
Oh, 2.
Oh my god, really?
You slide through and emerge like you're being born again. You're covered with blood. Your skin is ripped away in places. I mean, your hips get stuck, and you just like put your hands on either side of the wood and force yourself through. You emerge into the cold rain on the Abbey's doorstep. Naked, bleeding, but outside of the Abbey. And as you look around, you notice that you have to run up a slight incline to get out, almost like the Abbey is sunk down a little bit, like it's falling into a hole. Not deep, but you won't caution things. You know that something odd is happening under your floor.
Gotcha.
And you I'll just narrate from here because I think we're done.
Yeah.
You run to the top of the bluff and you look back and the Abbey is crumbling around. Actually, you go ahead and go for it.
Yeah. The whole monastery is kind of crumbling into the earth around you as you are kind of fleeing, and you see the other, Eric
all of us,
Gunnar and Magnus, and Sten, right? Sten made it. All of them made it. You make it to one of the longboats. Which one are you taking?
The one we started with.
The one you started with?
Mine.
Okay.
Right? Because Asker didn't make it.
Or you can take the chief's boat.
The chief's boat is in the cracks.
Yeah.
Right? We have to sail over there to get to that.
I'm a descendant of Odin. It's my boat.
We'll go get your damn boat.
Go get your damn boat.
We'll go get your damn boat.
So you guys managed to flee the island with whatever boat or boats that you wanted to.
Let's see if you guys make it back home. Can I have a luck check, please?
Hey, I want
I was overruled, damn it.
I got a 14. I actually made the friggin' thing.
I have slayed down to one luck.
Wait, I'm rolling the wrong dice. Hold on.
No, you made it you did a fine piloting a boat and got them back to shore, and Eric takes over as chieftain of your clan, and I mean, you weren't doing great before, and you're kind of doing okay. The clan is making by. This wasn't the big success Asker was looking for from you, but I think you guys did loot some stuff. So you
I was all
We gotta bring it out.
The silver got left by
the silver?
The shit
Oh, you left that?
The hole.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So we got nothing out of this but our lives.
What was the luck made? They can search my body, get the seeds out of my body.
But as Cthulhu goes,
That would have killed all.
but as Cthulhu goes, 5 out of 8 made it out of the adventure.
Great.
Well, unless the luck roll would have gone.
One of them is now Holvar Tree Slayer Wolfheart.
Nice.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
Holmar is now heroic in the legends of your clan.
He rolled a 2.
He also killed the tree with
What would happen if you left it alive?
That's
the
true,
tree.
that's pretty-
Like if you didn't kill the tree.
I mean, the tree is basically, it's a fallen piece of Shub-Niggurath that fell to the earth and landed, and when was the humans have trapped him by putting these stones on and doing a ritual to keep him in place. The Vikings, Asker, was trying to find a way to get his people to become wealthy again and, be successful. And the tree, this piece of Shub-Niggurath, called out to him in the dreams and tricked him into believing that he needed to come here and rescue this, Freya and release this relic of Yog-Sigurd, which is basically the tree, and release it. At the exact same time that basically this church was put here to watch over it and do this ritual every time it needed to be redone, maybe every couple, 100 years or something like that, the ritual needed to be redone to keep it locked in place.
Watch your eyes.
But Asker killed the old monk that was going to be doing the ritual. So the ritual was stopped. And you guys could go and do the ritual and lock it back into place. That's one of the things of doing the seeds in one stone and doing the spinning on another stone. If you pick that up, you could do the ritual to put it back in place. But otherwise, it's going to break free, and it's asking for freedom.
Okay. So I walked up into the area with the pets, and that's what I saw.
Well, yeah, and you guys missed it, but I left here because of my fear of fire. I was like, gotta get somewhere else. Went up there, and they go, you should have like, whole things are fire.
watching. Good to see you.
The whole place
He
was
went back
burned
upstairs
down.
and checked the room. I was like,
He went up there, like, oh my god, this is even
That could
worse
go bad.
nightmare.
sorry, my friend. I'll see you on the next round.
Nice work, guys.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Guys,
Thank you.
very much.
you had a lot of fun. We enjoyed it. Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
You got everybody got everything?
Thank you.
So was it planned for him to come in when he came in to take over some stuff, or did you send him a message going, "They're splitting up. I need your help"?
No, not really. We've been running this together. We thought, the last day, because we haven't been running the entire con. And it was like, last day was like, we can run on our own. We're having no problem like this. And I was like, I was just coming back to clean up for the end of the con. I was like, I'll jump in and help out.
Yeah,
And
that
the
works
split
out
worked
pretty well.
great.
Yeah, that worked really well.
That
It timed out pretty good too.
Yeah, I did time out for everything.
Oh, damn. That's cool. I had no fear of
How'd it go, man?
Yeah, it went well. They had fun. Huh?
I don't think they liked you as a keeper.
Yeah, they hated me as a keeper.
I knew it. See?
They said, thank God I was a keeper instead of that other bearded, creepy guy. The weird
I
beard.
fit in with the whole Viking montage. I drew this thing just for this fucking round.
Now that's a lie.
But more believable than the other one.